Hate New York City, it's cold and it's damp, and all the people dressed like monkeys. Let's leave Chicago to the Eskimos. That town, a little bit too rugged, you and me. Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty redhead at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride.
Mic check, mic check.
Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side bay to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. It's like another perfect day. I love LA. We love it. I love LA. We love it. Love it. Look at that mountain. Look at those trees. Look at that bum over there, man. He's down on his knees. Look at these women. Ain't nothing like them nowhere. Century Boulevard, we love it. Victory Boulevard, we love it. Santa Monica Boulevard, we love it. 6th Street, we love it. We love it. We love LA.
Yes, and we love it here from beautiful Los Angeles, California. We bring to you Sports Collective Radio, broadcasting live from beautiful Link and Hops here in Glendale, California, with myself, Fredo Cervantes. Will be giving you the amazing play-by-play action here for Game 2 of the Major League Baseball World Series between the Boston Red Sox and your Los Angeles Dodgers. And I here have my partner in crime right next to me. We got Big Al. We all know Big Al from the Big Alert. Catch him every Monday on Sports Collective TV at 5 p.m. only on MorrisMediaLive.com. Big Al, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, Fredo. Thank you for that awesome intro. It is good to be back here at the Lincoln Hops here at Water in Glendale. I will be here to add a little bit of colorful commentary to everything that's going on here while Fredo gives you the truth as well as the exact play-by-play of what's going on here in Game 2 of the World Series. Now, we got a phenomenal game here today. We had a really interesting one yesterday as well. I think there's a lot that the Dodgers will look to do for this coming game, and the crowd is filling up here. The atmosphere is live, and we're looking forward to bringing an amazing game to you guys.
Yeah, of course. You know, we are only about seconds away from the first pitch of Game 2 between the Boston Red Sox and our Los Angeles Dodgers. And, yesterday we were here, same location, same spot, same time. But this time, there's hope for different results. And the only way we'll be able to see different results is if the Dodgers continue to make smart moves and not possibly make critical moves like they did last night.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the right description of that right there. I believe it really came down to calls by the management yesterday. Certain lineups, switching out those pitchers in the middle of the second inning, in the middle of the game at some point. So this definitely feels like something where it's coach versus coach as well.
Yeah.
The lineups are important here, the matchups and everything. So I'm sure the Dodgers are looking to improve where they kind of failed on pitcher switches yesterday. And I think they'll also be looking to come out with more of an offensive swing coming into the game.
Yeah, and I hope so too, because it was kind of not much of a disappointment last night, but more of a regret about making certain moves at certain times in the game, especially when you're in the World Series. We're not in game 150th here during the regular season. We're in the World goddamn Series, you know what I mean?
And you have individual players performing very well on both teams. So.
Yeah. So just to let you know, we're here right underway. And first pitch of the game, Brian Dozier grounds out to third base over to Nunez, who was one of the great players last night, who got that 3-run home run off the Dodger pitcher last night. But, we're here already getting going. The Dodgers seem to be aggressive, swinging at the first pitch, ground ball, and hopefully – we get to see some more of that, but actually the ball getting out of the field and not being stopped by the third baseman.
Yes, and like we said, they want that aggressive start. They want to come out swinging, get points on the board first, and not have to come back from behind like they did last game as well.
Yeah, and that's a key that we got to go ahead and look forward to. But let's go ahead and just get underway right now. We have Justin Turner, third baseman for the Los Angeles Dodgers, batting second in the lineup right now. Currently batting .313 for the postseason. Has been pretty aggressive as well as yesterday, having an amazing game for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yes, one of those good individual performances like we saw from one of the Dodgers players, Matt Kemp, as well, giving a good game.
Which isn't Matt Kemp. I am supporting Matt Kemp. I got my Dodger jersey of Matt Kemp tonight on, hopefully for some good luck. But we are underway right now with David Price being tied in the even count with 1-1 on Justin Turner right now. Early on in the game right now, so we remember what happened yesterday. Early on in the game, there was an automatic scoring right from the get-go. And now let's hope the Dodgers get a chance to get on the board first and not be trailing from behind. So we got David Price here with the 1-1 pitch and swing out of bounds.
At it. Looks like it's out of bounds.
Look at that beard, though. Look at Justin Turner's beard. Isn't that so bushy and hairy?
That's a true wonder of cosmetology. So he's got a real good beard game going. It works as from a marketing perspective as well. I feel like with a lot of athletes nowadays, you get something going. It's something that works on the bobbleheads, just on logos of yourself. We see it with James Harden in basketball. So rocking that beard. And,
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and see, hopefully, the beard. Hopefully they can fear the beard. But as we look right now.
Beard of the MLB.
Yeah. So right now we got one out, top of the first, went into the count here on Justin Turner. We got David Price looking at Turner. Wind up and the pitch, strikeout. Down the middle, fastball, 92 mile per hour. Justin Turner was caught looking there at one point.
And how do you like the lineup they're going?
I mean, the lineup is the same as yesterday. I believe it's the same besides
David Price starting to pitch.
Yeah, and the lineup. I like this lineup. This is a lineup that I do like, even though it's nothing but right-handed hitters. But hopefully they're able to come up on top with this one, especially with Dave Roberts always going back and forth with the lineups here. But as we look, in David Freese stepping up to the plate right now, top of the first, 2 outs after a ground ball to the third baseman here in the first half here. We got David Price being behind the count 1-0. here on David Freese. And we saw what David Freese did yesterday. We were talking about David Freese.
Yes,
experience, former MVP in the playoffs a couple years ago with the St. Louis Cardinals, and just newly acquired here in the middle of the season for the Los Angeles Dodgers over from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Right, speaking about a good front office movement, Dodgers really doing well with that, just in general history. So I'm sure he's looking to come out swinging today. He definitely wants to make sure they get some points up on the board as well. And we'll see what he does here as Price is about to throw the third pitch.
Here it is, 2-0 count, ball away, 3-0. So we see now David Price being a little bit of concern there in his pitching right now towards David Freese, with 3 straight balls here.
Yeah, absolutely. Boston trying to get that third strikeout to make sure they get the ball. They're at bat.
Yeah, so we're looking at a 3-0 pitch from David Price.
And that looks like it's...
Wow, that was a ball away and was called a strike by the home plate umpire.
That looked left to the ball.
Yeah, that looked 2 away.
They called
but what a great eye steal. Great eye from David Freese, a former NLCS and World Series MVP for the St. Louis Cardinals.
And you still got to give it to these umpires. Being able to see something that fast is it's hard to call. And they do have the new replay footage now and everything, but you still got to give them credit to be able to recognize something that well. Balls going at that speed. So
yeah. And now we got David Price with the full count, 3-2 on David Freese. 2 outs, top of the first. Let's see if David Price can get out of this one. Pitches, low ball 4, and walks David Freese. And now coming up to bats, one of the most, I don't even know what type of word to put behind this guy, but as an LA fan and supporter,
and
Manny
you hear it again.
Machado, we can hear the big boos coming from Fenway Park, all the way from Boston, as Manny Machado steps up to the plate with the runner on first with 2 outs here in the top part of the first inning.
Yes, we hear it all the way here over at Lincoln Hops in Glendale. You can hear those boos coming from Fenway Park. But Manny Machado coming out trying to do something here with his first time at bat in this game. Swinging at that.
Swinging at a
That's
high
a strike,
fastball there by Manny Machado, but Manny's always been aggressive. He's always been that type of hitter, and hopefully, he's as of yesterday, he RBI single, another single yesterday, so he's hitting. And most of these Dodgers are just can't wait to get to this sunny LA weather that we have here in Los Angeles, because the difference maker is the weather. Big effect, 40 degrees out there in Boston right now. And as Manny Machado swings and pops it up right to the first baseman and caught. 3 outs. Middle of the first inning. Dodgers go away easily. And we'll be right back here on the best network, giving you the best stuff that we possibly can, which is Sports Collective Radio with myself, Fredo Cervantes, and my boy here, and Big L. We'll be right back here with the bottom of the first. Boston due up. Hyunjin Ryu coming up to the plate. We'll be right back. Sports Collective Radio.
Astro. Yeah. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode.
Nathan's here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coast. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 2 24-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in Chase B mixes pop like Jamba Juice. Different color chains, think my jeweler really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish it was a news.
Sunset.
Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Plan for keeps, don't play us a week.
Sunset.
Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Plan for keeps, don't play us a week.
This shit way too formal, y'all know I don't follow suit. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes I made off records I produce. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. Hit my essays, I need the booch. About to turn this function into Bonnaroo. Told her hop in, you coming too. In the 305, bitches treat me like I'm Uncle Luke. Had to slot the top off, it's just a roof. She said, where we going? I said the moon. We ain't even make it to the room. She thought it was the ocean, it's just a pool. Now I gotta open, it's just a ghost. Who put this shit together? I'm the glue.
Someone said.
Shorty face, Tommy out the blue.
Someone said.
Plan for keeps,
Someone said, motherfucker. Someone said.
don't play us a week.
Astro. Yeah. Hey. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance.
And we are live here back from beautiful Los Angeles, California. Lincoln Hops here in Glendale, California, not too far away from Dodger Stadium. We are currently in the bottom part of the first inning here with myself, Fredo Cervantes. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Fredo Cervantes. And go ahead and follow my man here next to me to my right side, Mr. Big Allard. Big Allard, welcome to the part of the first inning here.
Thank you. And speaking of Dodger Stadium, we had enough time to make a quick stop at
sir,
Dodger Stadium and to the team store there before we came over down here to the beautiful Lincoln Hops Grill. And I got to say, quite the view from the parking lot. Just first of all, looking at downtown Los Angeles. That was my first time.
View. Amazing.
Only living in Los Angeles for a year now. But that was an amazing experience just from the view itself and then walking into the stadium. Huge stadium.
Huge
really
stadium.
Beautiful.
I believe it is the biggest stadium with the biggest capacity of 56,000 people in there. 56,000. That's how packed it's going to be this weekend. Game 3, 4, and 5 in Los Angeles this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night.
You mentioned some of the ticket prices for some of those seats, which is quite a staggering amount.
Yes.
And roughly for, I guess, what part of the stadium would you go?
You're talking about the nosebleed section, which is the top deck,
yep.
Which is where the team store is at. And those tickets are roughly running for about $750 a piece.
$750.
Yes, sir.
Insane.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Big Al. What can you do with $750? Instead of going to the Dodger Game World Series, what can you do with $750?
What can I do with $750?
Yeah, what can you do?
A lot of things. A lot of necessary things that you have to pay for in life, like rent and insurance and gas for your car and whatever else you may need. Because it's also too bad that you also can't just turn on the TV at home to go watch the game because a certain TV company had to do a certain move there, but we won't get too much into that as the game has started back with Boston at bat here in the bottom of the first inning.
Yes, we do, and we have Hyun-Jin Ryu, left-hand pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers here. You know, he's been having a great postseason and late of the regular season as well, being dominant. And talking about dominant, strikes out Andrew here with the second out of the bottom of the first. If Hyun-Jin Ryu can bring the stuff that he currently has right now, we can win this game.
I hope so. If they can get aggressive here, get a strikeout, get some runs in this next inning. I like the Dodgers' chances. They're coming out hungry here. Matthews knows he made a mistake, so we're looking forward here to what the Dodgers can pull off in this, and hoping Rio can get that last strikeout to end the inning here. As he gets ready to throw his pitch. Steve Pierce not swinging at that one. That's ball 2. And Steve Pierce looking a little bit chilly out there with his headset on. It's rather cold again for the Dodgers, being used to this warm LA climate here. As Ryu swings again right down the middle.
Hey,
that's ball 2, strike 1.
Yeah, and as of right now, Hyun-Jin Ryu seems to be having his good stuff right now. He's very confident right now. He's very good right now, looking into the bottom part of the first inning with 2 outs, 2-1 to count. Hyun-Jin Ryu looking at the batter, pitches, delivers, pops it up to the second baseman there, and David Freese catches that easily. We'll be moving on to the top part of the second inning. No score, 0-0. We'll be right back here at Sports Collective Radio. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, and my boy here at Big Adler.
Yes. Go check us out on Instagram and on Spreaker to catch that live stream here. And we'll be right back with the next inning.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up, man, them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta. Hey, switch my whip, came back in black, I'm starting saying rest in peace to Bon Scott. Close that door, we blowing smoke. She asked me light a fire like a Marsan. Hey, act a fool on stage, probably leave my fucking show in a cop car. Hey, shit was legendary through a TV out the window of the montage. Cocaine on the table, liquor porn, don't give a damn. Dude, your girlfriend is a groupie, she just tryna get in. Saying I'm with the band. Hey, now she acting out of pocket, tryna grab up on my pants. On their bitches in my trailer, say they ain't got a man, and they all brought a friend. Yeah, hey. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up, man, them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta. I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking Henny, bad bitches jumping in the pool and I ain't got on no bra. Hit her front or back, pulling on the tracks and now she screaming out no more. They like Savage, why you got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars? I ain't with the cake and how you kiss that. Your wifey say I'm looking like a whole snap. Green hundreds in my safe, I got old racks. LA bitches always asking where the coke at. Living like a rock star, smash out on a cop car. Sweeter than a Pop-Tart, you know you are not hard. I done made the hot chart, remember I used to chop hard. Living like a rock star, I'm living like a rock star. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up, man, them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta.
And we are here back live from beautiful Los Angeles and Lincoln Hops, giving you the nice play-by-play action for Game 2 of the Major League Baseball World Series here between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox here for a very classic matchup. The last time these two matched up in the World Series was over 100 years ago. Top part of the second inning here with Chris Taylor leading off for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris Taylor currently batting .333 here in the postseason. very clutch hits and very good defensive plays in the second round against the Milwaukee Brewers, who technically saved the season for the Los Angeles Dodgers with an amazing catch in Game 7 for Chris Taylor. Now Chris Taylor being behind the count 0-2. David Freese delivers, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Chris Taylor goes down on strikes for the second strikeout for David Price here. Top of the second, 1 out.
Boston going through with their game plan here, trying to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can here. Going through some big hitters as the Dodgers are definitely hoping to have Chris Taylor go out there and do some damage. But right now this pitching is just too good, and we can already see the first couple of hitters for the Dodgers having some troubles getting to that ball.
Yeah, that's right. And, there's just a lot of good hitters, but right now coming up to at bat is Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp currently batting .222 in the postseason, 4 for 18 overall. And Matt Kemp last night, first at bat of the game, first at bat of his career in a World Series game, he homers over the big monster last night to get the Dodgers on the board last night. And now Matt Kemp looking at a fresh at bat here, looking against David Price, and swings and fouls it off to the right side of the field. Strike 1. Alex Cora, manager for the Boston Red Sox, on his rookie year as a manager, went 108 games. That is the second most by the first-year manager in Major League Baseball. Amazing, amazing guy. But, hey, Alex Cora inherited a great ball club. And now Matt Kemp swings and misses for strike 2 here in the top part of the second inning, 1 out. No score yet between the Boston Red Sox and our Los Angeles Dodgers. Matt Kemp right now stepping into the plate, down 0-2 in the count. David Price looks. David Price settles, delivers, ground ball out of play. We'll see another pitch again. Big L, right now we're watching a little bit of the playoffs. We got Game 1 in under our belts yesterday. We saw some great baseball. The score kind of didn't really give the outcome of the game, because if you look at the score, you look at 8-4. Wasn't really the game we watched yesterday,
No, I don't think the score is a good reflection on the performances of both teams in the game. I felt like the Dodgers played very well up until that questionable change by Matthews. And from there on, they just couldn't get back from that 3-run homer that Boston lost. So that really kind of sealed the deal there for them, and there was just no return from that. So I feel like they're looking to try and avoid that as much as possible going into this game, knowing how good Boston is and how quickly they can get those points on the board.
Yeah, of course. And as we see right now, Matt Kemp strikes out looking with the fastball inside, which he's complaining back at the He's kind of telling him, like, man, are you serious? That ball was too inside, very inside, and was a called strike for the second out here in the top part of the second inning, as Kike Hernandez steps up to the plate, takes a strike 1 down the middle by David Price.
Kike Hernandez ready to swing one out of the park here.
Yeah, Kike's currently batting 100 during the postseason, which is not so good. Not so good for Kike Hernandez, but Kike Hernandez batting 7th in the lineup.
Low ball.
Yes, Kike looks at ball 1-1-1, 2 outs, top part of the second inning. And don't forget, tune in every Monday, Sports Collective TV. Check us out only on MorrisMediaLive.com. Shout out to Morris Media Studios for allowing us to take over and giving them some great action. But at the same time, we're here in Game 2 of the World Series between the Dodgers and the Red Sox, live from Link and Hops. And let's talk a little bit about the food, Big Al. How well did you enjoy the food yesterday?
Oh, man, I greatly enjoyed some of the food they have here. Like we mentioned yesterday, they have a great selection of homemade sausages here, and all different sorts of links with all different sorts of meats and flavorings and Some really good stuff here. So I'm definitely looking forward into trying some more of these. We have hopefully 7 games here, so we will get a chance to try all these different kinds of sausages they got here, as well as over 20 different kinds of craft beers that they have here.
Beer,
everything on
amazing.
tap. And what I really enjoy about this place is it's a bar. You know, you come here to watch a sporting event, but there's no beer brand or something here that you recognize. There's no Bud Light. There's no Coors. There's no Blue Moon. There's no all these other beers that you have. It's all craft beers, and if you come at happy hour, they're really fairly priced. So I feel like it's a great place to come and get a beer, a good beer, and a really good hot dog and watch a game.
Yes, amazing. Not just hot dogs, they got other stuff too. If you're vegan,
Oh, absolutely.
perfect. Come on down.
And speaking about the vegan things, that's right. As we're looking over here at the fresh deli style fridge they have right next to us here at the bar, they have over 5 or 6 different vegan style sausages, which is amazing. So, you know, if you're vegan or vegetarian, you just don't eat meat, but you still want to have an experience of eating a hot dog, getting a beer, and watching a baseball game, which is the classic way to do it.
Yes, it
then
is.
you definitely should come down here and try it, because they have a number of options. There's no, I don't like hot dogs because they have meat in them and stuff like that. No, you have options. You have spicy, you have Italian, you have a beer brat, you have a smoked apple, you have all these different types of vegan sausages. So come down here. No, doesn't matter if you're a vegan, you can definitely find something on the menu here as well as all these other little appetizers and stuff like they got here. But I'm going to get one of these German beers that they have here. They have a wide selection of those as well. And we're going to close this out as we're looking to continue with the bottom of the second inning here.
Yes,
Boston
sir.
coming up
After
at bat.
Kike Hernandez popped up to right center and closes out the first part of the second inning here. We'll be right back with my boy Big Allard here, myself, Fredo Cervantes, here only on Sports Collective Radio.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty red at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride. Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side bay to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. It's like another perfect day. I love LA. We love it. I love LA. We love it. We love it. Look at that mountain. Look at those trees. Look at that bum over there, man. He's down on his knees. Look at these women. Ain't nothing like them nowhere. Century Boulevard. We love it. Victory Boulevard. We love it. Santa Monica Boulevard. We love it. Sixth Street. We love it. We love it. We love LA.
And we are back here live for the bottom part of the second inning. Here live from Lincoln Hops. And as David Freese almost missed the catch or made the catch, and no, he missed the ball going out of bounds towards the Red Sox dugout there. And currently right now, with looking at the replay right now, and David Freese almost catching that ball, but got stuck right there, right under the photographers as David Freese attempts to get the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. As well, me and Big
All the
Adler
way
were just
close to
speaking
the
right now,
dugout
right off the air, talking about the Lakers tonight, possibly. Okay, let's go back on this one, and with a pop-up to center fielder and
That
Kiki
is
Hernandez.
and that is the first out of the second inning for the Red Sox.
Yes, it is. And right now we're just talking about amazing food and beer, trying to get the night rolling. We know we got some more fans stepping into the building here. Still early on in the game here, so we got a lot of baseball to go ahead and take care and cover for you guys here. And we doing this a special exclusive only on Sports Collective Radio.
That's right. As well as, I like how you mentioned the guests coming in because it is starting to fill up in here. We will, again, like we did last night, have people from around here, fans, people working here, stop in to chime in a little bit about what they think of the game and the location, as well as some of our Sports Collective guests coming in.
Sorry for trying to interrupt and trying to cut you off in the middle. I'm
go
trying
ahead.
to give you another thought. I'm like, should we go order? Get the attention from one of these waitresses, but
because we are trying to get some of these
amazing
German
food,
beers
beer, and stuff because it
that
is
they got here.
very, very good.
Yes.
And as we look into Bogarts here, and Xander Bogart stepping up to the plate, batting .256 here early on in the postseason, and we can try to see what we can possibly get out of Hyunjin Ryu to attack on Bogarts, and Bogart swings it back deep into left center, and it is off the big monster. Kiki Hernandez plays it very good off the monster, and a one-out double for Xander Bogarts here in the bottom part of the second inning. One out.
To get somebody on second base here, good hit for Boston. Not quite enough to get over that big wall, but that was a good hit, and he was looking to swing that one home there.
That's a big monster. That's a big wall monster. That ball would have been out in any other ballpark, but not in Fenway Park. And that is the best part about the whole thing. You know, this field will keep the ball in play most of the time. But sometimes when you can get that little hoop to go over, it's a bomb. And that's exactly what Matt Kemp did yesterday here in Fenway Park for the Los Angeles Dodgers. But currently have Hyunjin Ryu looking to attack the next batter here with one out, man on second, and no score yet.
Dodgers hoping to get another strikeout here, hoping to not let Boston get on the board here first, as we mentioned earlier in the podcast. Trying to get the Dodgers want to get their points on the board before the Red Sox do, trying to not climb back from behind as they had to do in this last game. You want to come out strong, you want to dictate the flow of the game, and they're hoping to get two more strikeouts here to close this inning.
Yeah, so we have some amazing time here, but as we look at Devers, Devers was one of the great cruise show players that was playing yesterday. Got a good RBI single as well, but you know, one of the things that we're looking at right now is Hyunjin Ryu attacking Devers. Has them on the 1-2 count right now, getting them swinging for the second strike here. One out, one into the count, men on second, bottom of the second, with Ian Kinsler on deck. Hey, you know, right now, Big Al and myself giving you guys some of the live play-by-play action of the World Series. Not any game, but we're giving you the Major League Baseball World Series. And as Hyunjin Ryu throws the curveball inside, and it's being called a ball. It should have been a strike there. Looking at a nice curve that looks in, and then boom, curves right back inside and does not get the call.
That was a close one right there. Ryu getting ready for the fifth pitch here.
Ground ball out of play, 2-2 the count, one out, men on second. Hyunjin Ryu looking to throw his 22nd pitch of the ball game here.
Boston having that great year with 108 wins. Talk about a little bit about their season.
Cowboy Steve is in the building again here. We all remember Cowboy Steve from yesterday. And now he's here again. Cowboy Steve getting ready to look at some great Dodger baseball here that we got a chance to check out yesterday. And now we're looking right now at Hyunjin Ryu at a full count here. 1 out, 3-2 the count. Man on second, bottom of the second. No score yet here on Game 2 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and your Los Angeles Dodgers. And the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed by Hyunjin Ryu to get the second out here with men on second still after the 1-out double by Bogarts. Ooh, nasty curveball by Hyunjin Ryu on a 3-2 count. What a confidence that he had to throw that 3-2 curveball there on Devers and got him swinging.
That was a clutch throw right there. That was a big one. Dodgers looking to keep the Red Sox scoreless here in this second inning. And how do you feel like the game has started out so far? Not any big hits besides that last one that we just saw. Is it me, or are they playing a little bit conservative on both ends?
I think knowing if you're Boston, you're trying to play it safe and get the win. If you're the Dodgers, you have to be aggressive. You have to go for it all because this is kind of like a do and die. You go down 2-0, that's a big deficit right there when you're looking at down 2-0.
So even though they would be coming back to Los Angeles for that, that is a big deficit. And if you're the Dodgers, you do not want that.
Yeah, you can. So right now we're looking at an 0-1 count here on Ian Kinsler, currently batting .214 in the postseason. Hyunjin Ryu looking to get out of this inning here with no trouble, no runs. And let's go ahead and check it out, see what Hyunjin Ryu can do for the Los Angeles Dodgers. As Hyunjin Ryu looks, 0-1 pitch. Swing and base hit down the left field line. Here
Red
comes
Sox
a runner.
running, getting home. That's one.
Red Sox get on the board with the RBI single by Ian Kinsler. With 2 outs here, Boston leads 1-0. And that's something that we were talking about, Big Al. We're talking about possibly holding the lead down, not letting Boston get above and get an early lead, because now you're going to have the Dodgers try to come from behind. And at the same time, it's something that the Dodgers have been used to throughout the year, coming back from behind. But this time, we're in the World Series, Big Al.
Yes, absolutely.
This is the big ticket here.
Like you mentioned earlier, they do not want to fall back into that 0-2 loss, even though they're coming back home. That is a big deficit to come back from, especially in the World Series, because it's not just win 2 games to tie it up. You want to win that third game, too, because that would be your last game at home before you have to go back to Fenway Park for 2 more games to try and close the deal at home. So at some point, they're going to need to steal 1 game in Fenway Park, and you rather do that sooner than later when it's a do-or-die situation.
Of course, and that's a good point there. You got to steal one in Boston. You got to steal one in Boston, and the earlier, the better it is for these Dodgers here, because we do not want to come back home, even though Game 3, and that's another base hit for the Red Sox here. Down the gap here, Taylor, Ian Kinsler running to third, and the play at third, he's out. He's out.
He's out.
Out at third. And what a great throw by Chris Taylor from the outfield to get Ian Kinsler trying to go from first to third. And that's a crucial mistake there for Ian Kinsler to try to take advantage of this base here. And to end the inning, you never want to get the out, the last out at third base, Big Al. Never want to do that. That's exactly what the mistake did by the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be right back here on the best network possible. And if they're going to drop it like it's hot, we got to drop it like it's hot. We're going to drop the best hits here. And, if we're in L.A., we got to stick with L.A. Let's go. We're going to give you a little bit of Snoop Dogg, but we'll be right back here, top part of the third. Boston 1, Dodgers 0.
Only
Sports Collective Radio.
Sports Collective Radio.
When When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a nigga get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Don and I roll the best weed cause I got it going on.
I'm a nice dude with some nice dreams. See these ice cubes, see these ice creams. Eligible bachelor, $1 million bow. That's whiter than what's spilling down your throat. The phantom, exterior like fish eggs. The interior like suicide wrist red. I can exercise you, this could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, man, that's how you get a his ed. Killer with the B, I know killers in the street. With the steel to make you feel like chinchilla in the heat. So don't try to run up on my ear talking all that raspy shit. Trying to ask me shit. When my niggas feel your vest, they ain't gon' pass me shit. You should think about it, take a second. Matter of fact, you should take 4B and think before you fuck a little skateboard B.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a nigga get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Don and I roll the best weed cause I got it going on. I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging out my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the Crip side. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ. 2, 1, yep, 3. SC and double OP, Ego double G. I can't fake it, just break it. And when I take it, see, I specialize in making all the girls get naked. So bring your friends, all of y'all come inside. We got a world premiere right here, now get live. So don't change the diesel, turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime bristles. Waiting on the pistol, the dizzle, and the shizzle. G's to the bizac, now ladies, here we kiss her. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a nigga get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Don and I roll the best weed cause I got it going on. I'm a bad boy with a lot of hoes. Drive my own cars and wear my own clothes. I hang out tough. I'm a real boss. Big Snoop Dogg, yeah, he's so sharp. On the TV screen and in the magazines.
And we are here back live for the top part of the third inning with Yasiel Puig coming up to bat here and takes a first look at a ball one here. Puig currently batting .303 in the postseason, 10 for 33 with 1 home run and 4 RBIs, 1 for 3 in the World Series. Currently looking at page 1-0, and he swings and a bloop out here right into Ian Kinsler for the first out here in the part of the third inning.
Dodgers happy to close out that second inning. That was looking a little bit dangerous again, close to having the bases loaded and getting a run on top of that. So they're glad to have made it into here with, I guess, minimizing the damage with only 1 point. But, yeah, you want to get on the board here if you're Boston, at least before the fourth or the fifth inning. You don't want to come trailing behind, and it looks like they're not doing too well with just hitting those balls or filling up the bases either. I don't believe the Dodgers have filled more than one base so far this game.
No, and they haven't yet here, but it's just been very up and down with the whole process here between the Dodgers and the Red Sox right now. But we're looking at a count of 1-1 on Austin Barnes. Austin Barnes currently batting 100 in the postseason. And if we look at the number, you're kind of like, why is Austin Barnes in the lineup then if he's batting 100? But it's because it's due to his defense. As we all know, Yasmani Grandal has been kind of having some very bad luck in the defensive end here during the playoffs with a lot of pass balls, wild pitches that he cannot keep in front of him. So that is the reason why Dave Roberts has gone to Austin Barnes here throughout the late postseason. And as we look at Austin Barnes starting his second game in the World Series.
That's right. As we just got some of this amazing beer that they all have on tap here.
Beer.
All these crafts here. I got a pumpkin ale myself, and Fredo getting the Oktoberfest, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, Oktoberfest beer. This is German beer. It's very good, very very good. I don't believe I've ever tasted a great beer like I'm tasting right now here at Lincoln Hops.
Absolutely, this is good stuff here. We're looking to try some of the good food again, and hoping for the Dodgers to get something going here to get ready for the pitch. That one's close. Third ball, second strike. Dodgers trying to get on at least one of the bases.
Yeah, right now currently having Austin Barnes, the ninth batter here for the Los Angeles Dodgers, as we have David Price looking in with the 3-2 pitch right now, getting ready. One out, top of the third, 3-2 pitch. David Price swings and fouls it back. We'll redo 3-2 again here with Austin Barnes. David Price getting ready to throw his 35th pitch of the ball game here.
David Price having a good game so far, keeping the Dodgers off the board. When do you think Alex Cora will make the decision to bring him out?
You know, David Price, he seems to be having some good stuff right now, but if we get to the fifth inning, sixth inning, that might be the most he'll go. As we got Austin Barnes swinging
here.
at a 3-2
Looks like that's going to be out, though. And it is. Caught in the right field.
So we're here currently one out. Was that the third out? No, that was the second out. Yeah, there it is. I thought they were going to commercial break.
That was the second out here. Not done yet here. Dodgers still have a chance to get some points here in this third inning. As we're looking at who they're going to bring out here at bat. David Price feeling pretty confident now, though, about what he's doing so far in this ball game here.
Oh, yeah, and David Price is looking very good right now. Top of the third inning right now with 2 outs, as we have Brian Dozier stepping up to the plate here and grounded out in his first at-bat in the first inning, grounding out to third on the first pitch of Game 2 of the World Series.
As David Price gets ready for the pitch. A little bit of a low ball at 93 miles per hour. That makes ball one, strike one. And the Boston fans obviously loving being up 1-0 here and having another game at home and feeling pretty confident about this one. Being in the driver's seat here, being up 1-0. If you're rooting for Boston, you're feeling pretty good right now.
No, you know, right now it seems kind of, hopefully, you know, because I'm looking at the game I'm trying to look at it in so many different angles here. I'm trying to look at it as a fan, as a broadcaster, as a Dodger fan, as an outsider. Trying to see what this game is all about right now, especially once we got a chance to see what Game 1 was all about. Looking at Game 2 is looking kind of similar. Boston coming on top first, then we're coming back right afterwards. So it's kind of difficult to see what's going to be the possibility that's going to happen. But right now, if the Dodgers can steal this game, Game 2 in Boston, it'll be very good, Big Al.
Oh, absolutely. Like we just said earlier, they need to steal one game at Fenway Park. So the earlier you can do that, the better, because we don't know how this game is going to play out, as well as the next 2 games coming home in Boston. Potentially there is no more game in Boston after this one tonight. So Dodgers really in almost like a must-win situation here. Wanting to tie this up going here.
No doubt about.
Just to think about the pressure of coming back home down 0-2, trying to get back into this series. But it is the MLB, and we've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen in this sport. So nothing's impossible, and the Dodgers can come back. They have been good in recent history, as well as coming back from deficits. So you want to kind of give yourself the best shot you have here, as Brian Dozier is still at bat with 3 balls and 2 outs, trying to prevent them from getting to the bottom of the third here.
Yes, we have Brian Dozier stepping off, getting ready, getting a quick other breather. 3-2 the count, 2 outs. Top of the third, Boston 1, Dodgers 0. Just underway in the first hour here of Game 2 of Major League Baseball World Series between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Price delivers, swings,
That's
and
a high one, though.
hits it out of bounds here. We'll repeat, 3-2 pitch again. As we get a look at Kershaw, Kershaw had I don't want to say it was a bad game for him yesterday, but it was a typical game that we see from Clayton Kershaw. Like I mentioned earlier on, Kershaw has been kind of up and down in the playoffs over the past couple of years, has never been able to be that dominant pitcher that we've seen during the regular season carry over for the postseason. So it's been very difficult for Clayton Kershaw, even as of last night. But right now we're looking at David Price getting ready to deliver pitch 3-2, and inside and walked Brian Dozier with Justin Turner coming to the plate.
And as you were speaking about Clayton Kershaw, no, that was not the game he was looking for to come out into this World Series. Wanted to come out strong and just let too many guys running and get on bases yesterday. So not the start he was looking for. We're excited to see what he can do in this game, as well as a couple of home games coming up, because he is going to come out throwing and with a little bit of something to prove. And the Dodgers really need a good performance from him just generally in this series.
Oh, yeah, we do. And right now, talking about performances, we need a performance. This is a moment where Justin Turner would normally come in through and possibly get a 2-run home run here. This is times like these when he sneaks in to come into at bats in moments like this, and Justin Turner hits a hard ball to third base. Ooh. And that was a kind of close call there, and a ground ball to third, throw into the second to try to get Brian Dozier going from first to second, and they call him out. Now we're moving on to the bottom of the third with the score Boston 1, Dodgers 0. Myself, Fredo Cervantes here in Big L, only on Sports Collective Radio.
Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Yeah. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did half a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, hey, like a light, hey, like a light, hey. Slept through the flight, hey, not for the night, hey. 767, man, this shit got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I crept down the block, made a right, yeah. Cut the lights, yeah. Pay the price, yeah. Niggas think it's sweet, no. It's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Vegas in my ice, Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. That's what we like, yeah. Lost my respect, you not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like on Shaq. See the shots that I took, wet like on Book, wet like on Lizzie. I be spinning valley circle blocks till I'm busy. Like where is he? No one seen him. I'm trying to clean him. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. Woo. I did half a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, 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 like a light. Yeah, Pastor Dawson Shelly sending texts, ain't sending kites. Yeah, he say keep that on lock. I say you know this shit is tight. Yeah, it's absolute. Yeah, I'm back with Boot. It's lit. La Ferrari. Jamba Juice, yeah, we back on the road, they jumping off no parachute, yeah, shorty in the back, she say she working on the glutes, yeah, ain't by the book, yeah, it's how it look, yeah, bout to check, yeah, just check the foots, yeah, pass this to my daughter, I'ma show her what it took, baby mama cover Forbes, got these other bitches shook, yeah.
That I'm ever gonna take an astronaut.
Whoa, yeah. Look at your rollie, look at my rollie. That's a small face, this a big face, she can't see my room, fuck her in the hallway. Getting bored with this money, count it all day. Yeah, they thought we were soft, boy, you learn the hard way. Not with all the talking, turned it to a closed case. Look, full of Scotella and a vanilla. All white, that plain Jane, yeah. The rose going better, 100 or better. I took the money and flooded my bells. You diamond the rock, computer to set it. VVS diamonds, they pop you like kettle. I pop the molly to get on my level. Rockin' that Ricky and Raffy, my sweater. Protect Philippe, it cloudy like heaven. Met her at 10, fuck that girl at 11. Fake diamonds in your rollie, are you wrecking? Diamond tester, nigga, you better check.
Yeah, look at your rollie. Look at my rollie. That's a small face. This a big face. She can't see my room. Fuck her in the hallway. Yeah. Getting bored with this money, count it all day. On the south side of town, getting me a ball fade. Pass us some stuff, we can down and all take. No, can't trust her.
And we are here back live from beautiful Los Angeles, California, here in Link in Hops in beautiful Glendale, California. Here in Big L, welcome to Game 2 again here of the Major League Baseball World Series 2018 between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox here currently in the bottom part of the third inning. With Hyun-Jin Ryu looking very good, allowing a 1 run in the second inning, which is something similar that Clayton Kershaw did yesterday before the Boston Red Sox were able to jump on top of him. But as we look at an 0-2 count here, and Hyun-Jin Ryu strikes out the first out here in the bottom part of the third inning.
One down. Major League Baseball proudly celebrates the life and legacy of Roberto Clemente earlier tonight. Yadier Molina.
Speaking about Roberto Clemente being honored here in the beginning of the game, always a nice moment to see a big league, whether it's the NFL, the NBA, or the MLB, taking awareness to a serious topic here, as I believe they hand this award out every year. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, something like this, Roberto Clemente being a great throughout the years, being a great member of the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's why I believe he hopped around to another team as well. Never got a chance to see him live, but I've seen a lot of him, heard a lot of him, watched a lot of him. Amazing ball player, Roberto Clemente.
Oh, yes.
And as we look into the first batter here, and Mookie Betts batting for the Boston Red Sox here in the bottom part of the third inning with 1 out. Hyun-Jin Ryu looking to deliver his 33rd pitch of the game. Hyun-Jin Ryu, 1-1 to count, 1 out, nobody on. Strike in the inside part of his hands, and Mookie Betts looks at strike 2. 1-2 the count, 1 out, bottom part of the third. Big L, right now that we've seen mostly, we've seen a quarter of the game now. What have you seen in the first quarter?
For the first part of the game,
yeah.
I see Boston coming out playing pretty well here. I feel like the Dodgers just haven't been able to get much going.
And as we see right now, Mookie Betts gets a 1-out single to left center, and now that's the first hit here in the part of the third inning.
No, but speaking of that first quarter of the game, the Dodgers really not being able to fill up bases too much. We had a little bit of a close play in the end of that last inning, as we thought maybe he was safe on second base there, but turns out that wasn't the case. And the Dodgers just really haven't been batting too good. I like how they've been pitching. I feel like Rio's been doing a good job. They've had good pitching so far in the game, even though they did get that 1-run score. They prevented what could have been way worse in 2, 3, 4 runs in I believe it was the second inning right there.
And remember yesterday, you steal a base, you steal a taco from Taco Bell. You remember any stolen base here in the Major League Baseball World Series, any player, any team steals a base, any base, you get a free taco. You get to steal a free taco from Taco Bell. Not just any taco. You get a Doritos Local Taco. Have you tried those Doritos Local Taco?
I have. They are good.
They're very good.
It is a Doritos
They have like different
chip.
flavors.
It's
I think you get like Cool Ranch. You get like fiery taco. You can get different types of flavors. But Doritos Local Tacos over from Taco Bell, as we all saw yesterday, Mookie Betts stole second base in Game 1, and he made everybody in the world get a free taco.
Excellent. And we are looking to cash in on that potentially on the way home here.
We are kind of hungry right now, but we have amazing sausage things.
there is way better things to eat here, of course, over at Lincoln Hops, as we have a massive selection of great
a lot. And I remember I
ballpark
saw one of them
dogs.
burgers yesterday. Good burgers. Amazing
Good stuff.
burgers.
Really good stuff that they got here. Definitely worth stopping by if you're ever near Atwater or around Glendale, even in close to
That's
Dodger
right here,
Stadium.
right next to Dodger Stadium, about 10 minutes away from downtown LA with no traffic. And as we look a pop-up to center field, and as we got Kike Hernandez there for the second out here on the bottom of the third inning. 2 outs, men on first after Mookie Betts single to left field here.
Mookie Betts still on first base, maybe looking to steal second base as he did last night.
Yeah, so right now we got a very interesting game now with Steve Pearce, first baseman, number 25 for the Boston Red Sox, popped up in the first inning, now looking to do some damage here in the bottom of the third.
That is a special award for a guy like Yadier Molina, who is a giant off the field. Become a big figure.
Not swinging at that. That goes for the first ball.
Yeah,
Ryu with a good performance so far. Liking him.
It's been very good. Hyunjin Ryu currently right now doing an amazing job. We couldn't have asked for any better right now. And let's see the way he finishes the inning out here, and he pops it up for the third out here. Pops it up to the third base side. Manny Machado picks it up here for the third out here. We'll be moving on to the top of the fourth inning. Boston 1, Dodgers 0. We'll be right back here. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, and Big Allard here on Sports Collective Radio.
Yes, alive at the one and only Lincoln Hops at Atwater. Come join us for some beers.
Slide on the pimp gang with my pinky ring. Lot of gang, lot of bitches in the icy chain. While you claim that you rich, that's a false claim. I be straight to the whip, no baggage claim. Whole lot of styles, can't even pronounce the name. You ain't got no style, see you on my Instagram. I be rocking it like it's fresh out the pan. Only when I'm taking pics, I'm the middleman. Walk talking like a boss, I just lift a hand. 3 million cash, call me Rain Man. Money like a shower, that's my rain dance. And we all in black, like it's gangland. Say the wrong words, you be hangman. Why me stick to your bitch like a spray tan? Mister, what kind of car you in the city, love my name, nigga, I ain't gotta say it. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. Fuck what a nigga say. It's all the same like Mary Kate. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. Let you get a taste. Taste, taste. Do you love the taste? Yeah, that's cool, but he ain't like me. A lot of girls like me, niggas wanna fight me. Nigga, get your ass checked like a fucking Nike. Me not icy, that's unlikely. And she gon' suck me like a fucking high C. Chains on the neck for the whole team. And I feel like Gucci with the ice cream. And my bitch want the Fenty, not the Maybelline. I'm the black JB, the way these bitches scream. Make this bitch scream. Pretty little thing. Like my nigga AE. Say, yeah, that I mean. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. Fuck what a nigga say. It's all the same like Mary Kate. Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Taste, taste. Let you get a taste. Do you love the taste? Yeah, that's cool.
All set.
Yeah, I'ma put the drip on the plate. Yeah, diamond ice glaze, niggas imitate. Hey, hey, feed me grapes, maybe with the Drake. Slow pace in the Wraith, got this shit from Bay. Diamonds at the bar, the cookie hitting hard. The Robert sitting par, I'm at it on Mars. Shotgun shells, we gon' always hit the tar. Popcorn, bitch, shell popping out the cartridge. 3400 outside, char bar. 488. Ferrari. Make her get on top of me and rob me like a heart. She wanna keep me company and never want to part. Yeah, fish tail in the parking lot. I don't kick it with these niggas cause they talk about you. Yeah, and I got the fight, don't make me spark it at you. Yeah, keep it in my back pocket like it's a wallet. Like the way she suck it like a jelly. Stack it up and put it with the whole project. And she got that paddock on water moccasins. I'm rich in real life, I get that profit copy.
Taste, taste. She can get a taste. Let you get a taste. Taste, taste. Do you love the taste? Yeah, that's cool, but he ain't like me. Taste, taste. LA, you can get a taste. Miami, you can get a taste.
We're getting a taste of some amazing beer. As you get a taste of Tiger, we're getting a taste of some amazing beer here. Shout out to Lincoln Hops again, one more time with some great draft beers. And currently right now, it's still a hoppy hour. So if you got some time, and I know some of you guys listeners might be out there like, hey, retard, it's happy hour, not hoppy. But hey, it's hoppy hour here at Lincoln Hops right now. Currently from 3 to 7. Go ahead and stop by. Get $2 off your draft beers. Amazing selection of beers. But hey, let's get underway here. Top of the fourth. Nobody out. David Freese leading off, and David Freese hits base hit, and it lands off Mookie Betts' glove here, trying to slide and catch the ball, but drops the ball, and David Freese advances to first base with nobody out here in the top part of the fourth inning.
Looks like it almost hit him in the head there. Don't know what happened.
Look at the replay
Mookie,
here. David
Mookie
Freese
Betts
slaps it to right field, and Mookie Betts kind of slides a little bit off balance, you can say. Knee first, not looking at the ball. He just kind of put his glove out there. What a bad defensive play for Mookie Betts there. Look, he even knows it. He kind of gave us that smirk and kind of like, God damn, I missed a good one.
And that's one, a play like that will always come back.
But hey, Big Al, this is where it all starts right here. Top of the fourth, nobody out. Lead off single off a mistake from Boston. Now the Dodgers got to capitalize off this mistake here.
Absolutely.
As we got Manny Machado, the most hated baseball player right now in all of America. And Manny Machado, shortstop for the Dodgers. And Manny Machado, base hit down the middle of the field. And men on first and second. Nobody out here for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I'm telling you, Big Al, this is the beginning of the inning here. This is the beginning of game two.
And this is what the Dodgers want. We wanted them to come out swinging. Manny Machado with the pressure and from all the boos from Fenway Park, wanting to swing at that first pitch he gets, and he does.
And he's made great contact on it. Slaps it right down towards center field for a base hit.
Good play by Manny Machado. And we're looking to see Chris Taylor coming up. Definitely somebody that the Dodgers always like seeing coming up at bat, especially with first and second base loaded. So
yeah, you know what? And believe it or not, even though when Chris Taylor is possibly going for an 0-for-4 night, 4 strikeouts, I still want him for his 5th at bat. That's the guy you want batting right there. That's the man. Oh, that looks good. That platter. Is that a platter with sausages and fries?
I believe so. I believe that is one of the sample platters that they just walked by us.
How about we get that?
You can also get a sample platter and try all these.
What is
different,
that? Is that platter? A traditional platter? Okay. That look very good, isn't
Excellent.
It, Big Al?
They got some really good stuff here. So I am down to try all these different
you get different types of sausages.
Here.
That's the best part. You get to try different sausages.
That's amazing.
And it might sound a little bit weird saying you want to try some sausages, but come on, we're talking about food, ladies and gentlemen. Get your mind out of the gutter, please. Let's go. Chris Taylor, top of the fourth, nobody out. Men on first and second, 1-0 the count. David Price looking at Chris Taylor, looking at the runner on second, hesitating, taking his time, delivers 1-0 pitch. Chris Taylor swings and misses. 1-1 the count.
And Taylor with 1-1 here in the start, really hoping to swing at this. Dodgers still with 0 out, so they got a little bit of wiggle room here, hoping to get a score here in this 4th inning with the first and second base loaded off of a good hit by Manny Machado and a mistake by Mookie Betts on that first hit.
Big crucial mistake. But let's see if the Dodgers are able to capitalize on this at bat here. Chris Taylor, 1-1. Man on first and second, nobody out. Takes a ball, and the ball gets away from the catcher, but nobody advances. And 2-1, the count on Chris Taylor. And one of the things, Big Al, you brought this point up earlier about, you asked me, how long do you think the manager from the Boston Red Sox is going to hold on to David Price? And I mentioned to you, possibly 5th, 6th inning. It might be sooner. If the Dodgers are able to get on top of him here in the 4th inning with nobody out, get some runs across, he might be out of the ballgame.
Absolutely. And you want that if you're the Dodgers. Make Boston go through their pitchers, make them go through their bullpen, even though they are very stacked. Make them change up their game plan.
Yes, they certainly
as
can.
I believe the Dodgers had to do with Clayton Kershaw in that game 1.
Yeah, and now Chris Taylor takes a strike 2, a low inside fastball here. 2-2 the count. Nobody out. Men on first and second. Dodgers down 1-0 here in the early part of the game here, Game 2, World Series. Shout out one more time to Lincoln Hops. Amazing food, amazing drinks here right across the street from Dodger Stadium. Go ahead and check us out. Go ahead and stop by as well. We'll be broadcasting live here, Game 3, Game 4, Game 5 all weekend long. As we see David Price and Chris Taylor looking at the at-bat here. Nobody out, 2-2 the count. Chris Taylor looking. David Price looks at the runner on second. Delivers the pitch. And a ball inside. Ooh,
that's
Boston
exactly
is
what you want if
upset
you're
at
the
this
Dodgers.
call.
A potential chance to get all bases loaded with 0 outs. That's
Yes.
exactly what you want from the Dodgers. And they still have a couple of hitters coming out.
Yeah, that was a tied fastball there. Look, you see some of the reaction from the baseball fans. Look at the Dodger fan down there. He's shocked.
Absolutely.
Dodger fan is shocked,
People
as we are here.
Yeah, people at Fenway Park not approving with that call from the umpire, but
And
the
there's
Dodgers will take it.
There's a meeting between all the players here trying to discuss something because nobody out. Chris Taylor is looking at a 3-2 count. If he gets a ball, he will walk, get the bases loaded, and guess who's next at bat? Take
That
a
is
guess.
a good question. I hope Justin Turner, Yasiel Puig, we got some.
We might be looking at Yasiel Puig.
Oh, excellent.
Chris
That is
Taylor,
just-
3-2 the count. Men on first and second, nobody out.
Justin Turner, potentially.
And we're looking. David Price looks, settling in. Looking at Chris Taylor, 3-2 pitch. And low ball, bases loaded. The bases are loaded for the Los Angeles Dodgers here with nobody out. And David Price is shaking his head, spitting on the floor, not knowing what just happened. And we got Matt Kemp
coming out.
Let
here.
us know what Matt Kemp did yesterday, Big L.
Oh,
What did
man.
Matt Kemp do in his first at-bat?
Matt Kemp, first time at bat in his first ever World Series appearance. Now, he already played for the Dodgers for over 9 years, was it? Over
Yes,
10
sir.
years. And coming to play in his first World Series, first time at bat to hit a home run with the Dodgers' first points on the board in Game 1 of the World Series. An amazing performance from him, and he hopes to come out strong here to relive a moment like yesterday where he could get 4 points potentially here on this play. So Matt Kemp looking to do some damage here as he gets ready for his
And
first.
let's just go ahead and introduce our Instagram Live followers out here. This is myself, Fredo Cervantes, top of the 4th inning, nobody out, bases loaded for Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp's looking at the first pitch and swings, pops it up, center.
a high
That should bring
one.
1 run in. And the ball is up in the air. David Freese is tagging. Tie ball game. 1-1
in.
Dodgers.
And you will take 1 out for 1 point here to tie that game up. Absolutely. That was a good hit regardless if Matt Kemp was out on that one. You want to get somebody home. That puts you up. Makes it 1-1 here to tie this thing up. And the Dodgers still with only 1 out remaining and
Shout out
first
to the
and
Dodgers
second
getting
base
on the board. Game
loaded.
2 of the World Series right here. Let's go, Dodgers.
Yes, you're the Dodgers. You're trying to capitalize off of these people still on first and second base.
Yeah, what a great at-bat for Matt Kemp and bringing up the run, tying up the ball game with 1 out, men on first and second. The Dodgers looking to really capitalize on this inning here because if they can get a lot of runs across, they can possibly win Game 2.
And that is a big one. It is crucial to try and steal one while you're still here in Boston before you go home and then have to win one coming back on the last 2 games.
Yeah, as we got Kike Hernandez stepping up to the plate here, 0-1 throughout the second game here, striking out in the first inning. And now we have 1-0 the count. We have the Dodgers men on first and second. We're having a blast in here. We have amazing beer, amazing food, and, we have some amazing fans in here, fans supporting the Los Angeles Dodgers, and it's an amazing time. We got 1-0 the count. David Price delivers a strike down the middle, 92-mile-per-hour fastball for Kike Hernandez, who just stands there and looks at it. Holy moly, Kike Hernandez is the second player in World Series history to play 3 different positions in one game, which was done yesterday. Center field, left field, and second base for Kike Hernandez. Amazing player, amazing ball club.
Just shows his versatility.
Yes, sir.
Dodgers love having him
That's
on the
amazing
roster.
right there.
And
David Price delivers 1-1 pitch to Kike inside. 2-1 to count on Kike Hernandez. Men on first and second, 1 out. Go ahead and continue with that, Big Al. What was your call there?
No, Kike Hernandez, of course, very beloved out here in Los Angeles, and hearing those hometown chants all the way over there in Fenway Park, trying to get something going here, get a score in with somebody still on first and second base. An amazing player, and like you said, second time only to play 3 different positions in one game in the World Series.
Amazing.
So
that's crazy.
A great accomplishment, and just goes to show all the cool stuff happening here so early in this World Series.
And as David Price throws his second strike and has Kike Hernandez swing and miss, and now evens the count at 2-2 with 1 out. Top of the 4th inning, Boston 1, Dodgers 1, men on first and second, and 1 out. Kike Hernandez 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position this postseason. That's a key stat there. 0-8. Can he be 1 for 9? We'll find out sooner than later. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Kike Hernandez looking at David Price. David Price taking his time.
And Kike most likely not trying to swing at this one.
Kike calls for timeout in the middle of the at-bat.
Now, if you're Price, are you trying to throw a low ball here, trying to get Kike to swing, or are you throwing that one right down the middle?
You're just trying to keep the ball low, because if you keep it low, it's either going to be a strikeout or a ground ball that could turn into a double play. You don't want to put the ball above the hitter's waist. Don't put the ball above the hitter's waist. I'm telling you right now. Let's go ahead and check it out. 2-2 the count. Pitch. Outside and ball 3. 3-2 to Kike Hernandez from David Price here in the top part of the 4th inning with 1 out and Yasiel Puig on deck.
Yasiel Puig hungry to make his impact in these series, getting ready to get at bat here. He had a good performance here in the playoffs, and the Dodgers are looking to see what he can do.
Real quick, Big Al, 3-2 the pitch here on Kike Hernandez. David Price looking at the runner on second, taking his time there. Looked,
big play
pitches,
for the Dodgers,
and hit out of bounds. We'll replay a 3-2 the count here for Kike Hernandez. Top part of the 4th inning, first 1 out.
And this is one of those clutch plays in sports that doesn't necessarily happen at the end of the games. Middle of the game here, about not even quite at half point yet, being in the top of the 4th inning. If you're the Dodgers, this isn't the game-defining decision, but this is one of those moments in the game that can potentially change the way that the whole game looks out. If you can get a hit, you can get one more run in, or you can get at least all bases loaded, and you're looking good if you're the Dodgers.
Yeah, well, let's find this out. 3-2 pitch for David Price. 1 out, men on first and second. Top of the 4th. 3-2. Price delivers, and the pitch swung and hit off the third base line. We'll redo that pitch again here. And don't forget, we're live on Sports Collective Radio, Sports Collective Radio app on Android, and soon it will be on Apple.
Shout out to everybody on Instagram as well, following in here on Sports Collective Media, checking out what we got going on here at Lincoln Hops, because everybody seeing us will see that we have a large beer menu behind us. Everything from A to Z, from Germany to the Bay Area to all these different kinds of locations where we got all these interesting breweries. So we will get into some more of these beers here, and we will see here what David Price does with this pitch against Kike Hernandez.
Yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes, getting ready for the pitch.
Price waiting. Price delivers. And a high fastball away, but Kike still swings and protects the plate. We'll replay 3-2 again.
And as an amateur person watching baseball, and I've heard a lot of people ask this, the tar that's on the helmets. Would you explain that for some of the first people watching baseball?
Some of that, I guess it gets the players a couple, some grip, whether it's for batting, for throwing, wet hands, whatever the situation might be. They put that everywhere, even on their hats and their caps. But let's go ahead and tune in right here. 3-2 the count. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Man on first and second. David Price looking at Kike. Kike Hernandez sets gets ready, delivers, swing and a miss, strikeout. David Price strikes out Kike Hernandez on the 3-2 pitch for the second out here in the top part of the fourth inning.
And that's not what you want if you're the Dodgers. You're really trying to capitalize on this first and second base being loaded. You got one more batter here up next before we switch to the bottom of the inning, but a little bit disappointing there. Hoping for Kike Hernandez to get an impact going in this game, but the game's not over yet, and we'll see what this next batter can do here. David Price happy with that pitch. Striking out Kike Hernandez, making it 2 outs in the top of the fourth inning. But we do have Yasiel Puig at bat here, up at number 3 in the line out. He's getting ready for his batch. Price waiting for the pitch. As he stares to second, throws it down the middle.
Yasiel Puig hits a bloop single.
And
here comes the runner. Manny Machado comes into home plate and scores, and the Dodgers lead 2-1.
2-1 for the Dodgers with first and third base loaded. Yasiel Puig with his first hit in this second game of the World Series, making an impact already, just hitting it down center field there, bouncing it perfectly right between those two positions there. So excellent start for him in this game, and the Dodgers happy to be up 2-1 here in this game 2 of the World Series. Still, first and second base is loaded, so we still have somebody at bat, hoping to capitalize as much as we can as this bad inning that started with Mookie Betts' ill-played mistake here at the right side of the field.
Yes, and we called that from the very beginning. A mistake for Mookie Betts, a bad defensive play, lets the ball drop, and then the Dodgers capitalize on 2 runs here after Yasiel Puig's base hit.
And Puig with the handshake.
Hey, Puig always gives you some. You're talking about an aggressive, talented, creative player in Yasiel Puig. Currently, the Dodgers, man on first and third, 2 outs. Austin Barnes at the plate. Dodgers up 2-1 after Yasiel Puig's base hit RBI single to bring in Manny Machado.
Let's see what Barnes can do here.
Austin Barnes swings away, foul
Looks
ball.
like a foul ball.
Yes. And now welcome to our Instagram live here. This is Fredo Cervantes. This is Big Al right here. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, giving you some of the best action right now. We're here live. It's a very great crowd in here at Lincoln Hops in Glendale, California, here in Los Angeles, not too far away from Dodger Stadium. And we're giving you some of the best possible action that we possibly have. And right now, currently, the Dodgers taking the lead after Yasiel Puig's single to right field here. And we look at Austin Barnes taking another strike at an 0-2 count here. And it's been very critical. And I'm nervous, Big Al. It's a nervous-wrecking time. And now Boston is getting a pitcher warming up in the bullpen in Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly had a great game yesterday in his Game 1 of the World Series. He's going to look to do some damage here.
Yeah, he did. He did have a good game.
As David Price slowly is getting tired here in this fourth inning here. It is so hard to pitch for a long amount of time, and you see the move going on here. Even though I feel like Alex Cora believes he could still stay in a little bit longer, this may be, again, a tactical decision to bring in a new pitcher here, a fresh arm.
It might be. So we're looking at an 0-2 count here. David Price delivers to Austin Barnes. Austin Barnes swings and misses. Strikes out. But the Dodgers come on top here in the top part of the fourth inning with 2 runs after Yasiel Puig's RBI single to bring in the second run. And bringing in Manny Machado here. And we'll be right back. Sports Collective Radio. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, giving you some of the best action here of Game 2 of the MLB World Series between the Dodgers, the Red Sox. Big Al here. We'll be right back. Sports Collective Radio.
Peace up. A-Town down. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. it down on the low key. You should know how it feels. I saw the shorty, she was checking up on me. From the game, she was spitting in my ear. You would think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Watch out! She's saying, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, Shorty got down, she said, come and get me. I got so caught up, forgot she told me. Could be my girl, you could be the best of all me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming. She's all up in my head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good idea to take her with me. She's ready to leave. Well, let's go. But I gotta keep it real now. Cause on the 1 to 10, she's a certified 20. But that just ain't me. Hey, cause I know if I take that chance, she swears it's gonna leave. But what I do is the way she dance makes Shawty alright with me. The way she I'm like, yeah, just work that out for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? And I said, yeah. Shawty got down and said, come and get me. I got so caught up, forgot she told me. Baby, my girl, you could be the best of all me. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
My outfit's ridiculous. In the club looking so conspicuous. And wow, these women all on the prowl. If you hold the head steady, I'ma milk the cow. And forget about game, I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till I get them in their birthday suits. So give me the rhythm and it'll be off with their clothes. Then bend over to the
And we are back here live from beautiful Los Angeles, California with myself, Fredo Cervantes, and my boy here, Big Adler, who you can catch every Monday at 5 o'clock only on Sports Collective TV or MorrisMediaLive.com. Go ahead and check him out, the Big Adler, giving you the biggest Adlers throughout the NBA, throughout the NFL, and of course here in the World Series. So go ahead and don't forget, stay tuned this Monday at 5 o'clock. But hey, right now we're here in the bottom part of the 4th inning. The Dodgers finally taking their first lead here in the World Series in Game 2 in the 4th inning.
See what Xander Bogaerts can do here at bat, first at bat for the Red Sox in the 4th. And that is ball 1 here for Bogaerts. That was a good last inning for the Dodgers. If you look at that, you're happy being a fan, being the Dodgers, for them to capitalize off of that a little bit. You had a couple more people on bases. Maybe you're hoping to get a little more points, but that was a good run for the Dodgers to take the lead here in this one, putting them up 2-1 going into the bottom of the 4th.
No, and that was amazing. That was an amazing out. And hopefully now that Hyun-Jin Ryu sees that he got a 1-run lead, 2-1, hopefully he can settle in and get across these innings.
And the Dodgers feeling confident with him pitching so far in this game. He's been doing a phenomenal job, especially considering how deep that the Dodgers pitching bench really is, or the bullpen really is. So the Dodgers still have a lot of talent out there that they're ready to bring out as a pitcher, but still trusting Rio to get everything going here as he throws a high curveball, which ends up being 3rd ball and 1 strike. Still with a very good performance. So here early in this ball game, him definitely making an impact on the game, keeping the Red Sox only to 1 point here so far.
Yeah. And now we got Bogaerts at bat here on the bottom of part of the 4th inning with 1 out, 3-1 to count. Hyun-Jin Ryu looks, delivers, strike, fouls it away. 3-2 the count. Bogaerts here he's currently 1 for 1. And now Hyun-Jin Ryu is throwing his 46th pitch of the ball game here in the 4th inning. And Manny Machado coming through Justin Turner, Yasiel Puig. Great players. Chris Taylor taking a huge walk. Amazing ball play by the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now another tip. 3 into the count on Bogarts here in the top part of the 4th inning here.
It is still Hoppy Hour here in Lincoln Hops. Yes,
Yeah,
I did
we got
pronounce
about
that right.
20
Not
minutes.
Happy Hour. It is Hoppy Hour. So we are taking full advantage of that. Enjoying some of these fine German craft beers that we got going on here. Going to enjoy some fine brats as well with sauerkraut and pickles and diced tomatoes and spicy pickles and all this other great stuff we got going on the menu here.
And just not to interrupt you, but another strikeout from Hyun-Jin Ryu on Bogarts here. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Dodgers 2, Boston 1.
Excellent play here by Ryu, getting that second strikeout here in the bottom of the 4th, looking to keep the Red Sox once again scoreless as the Dodgers will go up into the second half of the game with the lead here, and that's exactly what they want to do.
Yes, of course, and that's exactly what they should do. But right now, currently 1 more out, trying to get Hyun-Jin Ryu out of this inning to advance into the 5th inning. Hopefully, the quicker they can get these outs, the quicker we'll get to the 9th, the quicker they can close the game.
And that was the first strike on Rafael Devers. Ryu getting 2 strikes closer to ending this inning.
Yes, sir, that is correct here with Hyun-Jin Ryu getting ready to throw his 49th pitch of the ball game here.
Oh, and a low ball there, finding at 91 miles per hour. That'll be ball 1, strike 1.
Wow, oh man, well, that's all I can say for now. We're having a good time out here. Sports Collective TV, Sports Collective Radio, Sports Collective Media, doing it all, representing ourselves here in Lincoln Hops. And now Hyun-Jin Ryu delivers a second strike here with 2 outs, nobody on, 1 into the count. Bottom of the 4th, Dodgers 2, Boston 1. Hyun-Jin Ryu getting ready to settle on Devers.
Hyun-Jin Ryu doing exactly what you'd hope of him, pitching in for the beginning of this second game of the World Series.
And he gets him swinging with the low curveball, and he's out of the inning. Moving on to the 5th inning, Dodgers 2, Red Sox 1. Take it away, Big Al.
Yes, absolutely. Hyun-Jin Ryu ending the 4th inning here with the 3rd strikeout that he was looking for, and we will be back for the 5th inning only here on Sports Collective Radio live at the Lincoln Hops in Glendale.
Ooh, Zio, get off, hey, whoa, yeah, hey, whoa, let me get off, hey, diamonds on my neck and wrist, they get off, hey, I came this far, you know I had to get off, ooh, Zio, get off, hey, whoa, yeah, hey, whoa, let me get off, hey, diamonds on my neck and wrist, they get off, hey, I had no choice, you know I had to get off, I said I had to get off, so what you think I'm doing? Blue faces buying gold, always been a Bruin. Except for when they losing, then I gotta keep it moving. People asking what I'm doing, money combos keep it flowing. Claiming you hard, but you cracking up. I'm with your girl when she back it up. Pass me the sticks and I'm acting up, knocking it out and she tapping up. Do it for fans and they clap it up. Walking the Gucci, they rack it up. I swear Benjamin standing up. I put him to sleep when I'm stacking up. More money, got less problems. People looking like, how about it? You rent it, I'll buy it. Time is wet, but they never clouded. I'm a rebel, them bees routed. Best believe we bout it. Best believe my piece of stallion. Falling hard with no boundaries. Ooh, Zio, get off, hey, whoa, yeah, hey, whoa, let me get off, hey, diamonds on my neck and wrist, they get off, hey, I came this far, you know I had to get off, ooh, Zio, get off, hey, whoa, yeah, hey, whoa, let me get off, hey, diamonds on my neck and wrist, they get off, hey, I had no choice, you know I had to get off, sit back, turn the music up. Straight crack, I spit that. But nah, homie, I ain't talking drugs. I ain't on the corner, I ain't selling rock. Banging with the thugs. I be on the court, yeah, I push a rock. Cause ballin' what I love. Pay attention, listen closely, I won't say it twice. Married to the game, I tend to it like that day. My wife, I put in early mornings, yeah. And I'm grinding late nights, shooting 2s and 3s. But nah, homie, I ain't talking dice. Working on my game, I tune it up just like a bite. But you can catch me in the G, and you know it's all white. On the court, I'm making plays, and in the booth, I'm making slappers. I always kept it real, I ain't never been no actor. Ooh, Zio, get off, hey, whoa, yeah, hey, whoa, let me get off, hey, diamonds on my neck and wrist, they get up, hey, I came this far, you know I had to get up, ooh, Zio, get off, hey, whoa, yeah, hey, whoa, let me get off, hey, diamonds on my neck and wrist, they get up, hey, I had no choice, you know I had to get up.
Yes, sir. We are back here. You were just listening to one of Lonzo Ball's great songs here in Get Off by Zoe. Going to get that on iTunes. But hey, we're back here on the bottom, on the top of the fifth
Lonzo
inning.
with the bars.
Yeah, Lonzo with the bars, right? And now we got Brian Dozier leading off the top part of the fifth inning here.
Yes, Brian Dozier here to start this out. Red Sox still keeping David Price here in the game. He's trying to make sure that Boston gets at bat as fast as possible again as he gets ready. Second pitch. That's down the middle at 92 miles per hour. That'll be ball one, strike one.
Brian Dozier was acquired in the middle part of the season here from the Minnesota Twins for a couple of draft picks and a young prospects as well. Brian Dozier has been targeted by the Dodgers over the past 2 years and finally pulled the trigger this year after knowing they were in need of help after losing Game 7 of the World Series last year here at home against the Houston Astros.
Yes, that is correct. As we get into the 100th minute of our podcast here, it is good to be here at the Lincoln Hops, continuing this coverage of the World Series. We have so many more innings to get through until we get to the end of this, but we will stay here. And
not too many innings. You know, we're only about, say, now 3.5 innings away.
From the end of the series.
Yeah, from the end of the series. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
of course.
So
Yeah, we got another 100 innings to go.
Yeah, that's right. We still got almost, like your man Fredo here just said, 100 innings about left here in this series that we will give this live commentary here to you from the Lincoln Hops in Glendale, California, right next to Dodger Stadium. If you ever get a chance to go check that stadium out on a day off, that's definitely worth it. We managed to get a moment there quickly before we started the podcast or the live stream today. And boy, this was my first time being in.
Well, congrats, Big L. Welcome to Dodger Stadium, but not just Dodger Stadium. Welcome to Los Angeles.
Much appreciated, Fredo, as he continues to spit the truth here on the podcast.
Nothing but the truth, and we got some great fans here stepping into the building. But hey,
that's right.
Right now, the Dodgers are up 2-1, top of the fifth. As Big Al was just mentioning, today was his first day over and visiting Dodger Stadium, and I told him my crazy number. I asked him, he was like, "Well, how many times have you been there?" And I'm like, "Well, Big L, I think I lost count because I've been there over hundreds and hundreds of times."
Hundreds, getting that in the triple digits, which is amazing.
And here comes a base hit, caught. Amazing catch from the left fielder here from the Boston Red Sox for the first out here in a part of the fifth inning after Brian Dozier hit a monster, towards a big monster, but caught by the left fielder here by the Boston Red Sox for the first out of the top part of the fifth inning.
Not quite enough, and an amazing catch here, as you said, to come corral this ball in. So we look at the replay here. Picture perfect, made for a poster. So that was a good play here on defense from the Red Sox. And the Dodgers still trying to get some bases loaded here before they give the ball over to the Red Sox. David Price feeling good about that. He's proud of his backfield defense. So that was a good play from the Red Sox here to prevent any bases loaded. But we get Justin Turner here at the base who swings for his first hit, which is a low ball at 93 miles per hour. That goes for his first strike, though.
No, yeah, and hopefully Justin Turner, it's not about possibly getting started in this specific inning with one out in the top part of the fifth inning, but it's about adding more runs. Whether they come now, they come later, they just got to come. You got to build a good enough cushion so you can be able to just run through the rest of the game, because when you're running with the one-run lead, you can't be so comfortable pitching when you have a one-run lead. But when you have a 5-run lead, you're a lot more comfortable, more electric, and at the end of the day, more confident in closing the game.
Yes, no, I absolutely agree with that. As a Dodgers, you want to stay as confident as you can here, as Freeze is still on deck here, and Justin Turner is going to want to do a little something here as he gets back to bat his third pitch here. Hits that one, which is a low ball. That goes for a foul ball, though.
Justin Turner, one of the great guys, great turnaround career for Justin Turner ever since he joined the Los Angeles Dodgers. You know, the Los Angeles Dodgers, when they got a hold of Justin Turner back in 2014, he was signed to a minor league contract, not a major league contract, minor league contract. Right after that, Justin Turner became an all-star, became an amazing ball player. But before that was released by the New York Mets. The New York Mets did not believe in Justin Turner, what he was doing out there. Possibly not just that, but it was because, you know, the New York Mets at the time had a great all-star third baseman in David Wright, who had no time for a backup talented third baseman like a Justin Turner, which was released by the Mets in 2014, and the Dodgers picked him up. 4 years later, 2 back-to-back World Series appearances, 4 straight playoff appearances for Justin Turner and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Justin Turner hitting that ball, by the way, to the left side of field. Doesn't manage to get to first base before the out. That'll be the second out for the Dodgers here in this 5th inning as they get one more chance at bat here to do something before they turn the ball over to the Red Sox.
Yeah, so right now we have a couple great plays here, defensive plays for the Boston Red Sox here in the outfield, which could have been a good, it could have been a good hit for Brian Dozier there to lead off the part of the 5th inning. But this is what matters, Big Al. Moments like these here are when you have the great players, whether they're defensive players, they're offensive players. You're going to see great baseball in the Fall Classic here in Major League Baseball.
Oh, absolutely. It is October, the best time of year to watch baseball. So we're seeing the best of the best playing right here in the World Series live at Fenway Park, and we are also here live at Lincoln Hops in Glendale, following everything close to Dodger Stadium. We will still be here for the remaining couple of games at Dodger Stadium because they do have 3 of them on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. So if you do happen to go to one of those games, or you do get potentially after one of the games, feel free to stop by here anytime. They have great beers, great sausages, and a bunch of great stuff going on. But it looks like the Red Sox got that 3rd out going. We're going to switch it over to them getting the ball soon, and we will be right back here with Sports Collective Radio soon.
And this song here for our commercial break, it's in courtesy of Mr. Big Al. Have not listened to I don't want to call it a diss song, but was kind of a diss song throughout the summertime in Lonzo Ball, throwing up Kylie Kuzma by Zoe. And you're listening to it here live on Sports Collective Radio. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, Big Al. Let's go, Sports Collective Radio.
You ain't got no shoe, Nike wins, Cools lose, claiming that I can't shoot, but all these words is hitting you. Boy, you talking crazy, why you trying to play me? You ain't on my level, you ain't famous as my baby. I'm working out daily, but I ain't posting it. And I would never stop a workout just to post a pic. You let them gas you up, thinking that you can't be touched. Coming from the outskirts of Flint, boy, you ain't tough. Big baller brand, getting bread, look who's is getting crumbs. We thumbing through that money, look at y'all playing with your thumbs. Don't know who your daddy is, well your ass is getting some. We both taking shots, the only difference you ain't hitting none. Usually do this shit for fun, but trust me boy, I'm not the one. If you the bullet, I'm the gun. If you the pot, I'm cooking some. You won't smoke, you can get it, dressing for attention. Trying to be Russell Westbrook, you just honorable mention. I'll kill you with each sentence. To me, you just a peasant. Triple B's is independent. Kuzmania can't reinvent it. Cause you ain't got the people, and you ain't got the sources. Put all your money in a Porsche, I drop the check on horses.
You better join the forces with the main enforcers. Triple B's is for the culture. Your squad is a bunch of vultures. I'ma stop you losing focus. Reason why you dropped your courses. Need some more endorsements. One fleece, you think we didn't notice? Y'all niggas don't want no smoke, nigga. It's what? Cause man, BB over here, nigga. This bun up in here. Talking that shit on here, man. Talking on here. Gang on the gang, nigga. Gang, fuck you doing, nigga? I'm out this thing, yeah. Bitch off.
And now we are back here live at Sports Collective Radio, Sports Collective Media. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, and Big Alert here as well. You can catch him and myself every Monday, Sports Collective TV, only on Sports Collective TV and MorrisMediaLive.com.
Oh,
right?
yeah, absolutely. And visit the Morris Media Live studios, of course, at the wonderful corner of Crenshaw Boulevard and Homeland Drive, or 43rd Street, depending on what side of the street you're on. Hosting the live shows there with an abundance otherwise of great hosts and great shows there, doing our thing every Mondays at 5. Definitely welcome anybody who chimes in there. You can also always give us a call at the studio then to see what you're thinking about. Give us your opinion on sports and everything else that's going on. But we will continue here with this coverage of Game 2 of the World Series as Jackie Bradley Jr. gets ready for bat here. With his first ball already, he gets ready to hit the second one.
Of course. As we look at Jackie Bradley Jr., Jackie Bradley Jr. had an amazing outing over facing over the Houston Astros, you know. And right now, as he pops it up to the third baseman, as Manny Machado picks it up for the second out here in the bottom part of the fifth inning. And Manny Machado, as you can hear some boos, and I don't know why, but I'm kind of excited to see what Manny Machado could possibly say towards the end of the game. And not just towards the end of the game, but after he wins the World Series, he becomes a free agent. He was technically just a rental for the second part of the season for the Dodgers. But honestly, my honest opinion, I don't want Manny Machado on the Dodgers next season. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
That's
a bold statement, by the way.
It is a bold statement, but the reason why I don't want Manny Machado part of the Dodgers next season is because we only have room for one max contract. That max contract got to go to Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is the best player in all of baseball to me as an outfielder, and especially having Corey Seager coming right back from injury. Corey Seager being our starting shortstop, very young. And, you know, still having Justin Turner there. There's no room for Manny Machado. There's no room for mistakes. No room for players like Machado in our ball club here. And I know there's going to be another ball club that's going to give him a bigger contract that
he will be sought after.
Oh, yeah, of course. No doubt about that. But as we look into here, this was an early part of the bottom of the fifth inning here with Hyun-Jin Ryu getting right off the bat here with 2 outs already, 0-2 the count, and a foul down the line here for Mr. Vasquez here. But like we mentioned it here all the time, man. Go in and follow us at Sports Collective Media. Tune in every single Monday, 5 o'clock, Sports Collective TV. Watch myself, Fredo Cervantes, The Truth, with my boy Big Alert, giving you the biggest alerts throughout the year here on Sports Collective TV and MorrisMediaLife.com. Shout out to everybody out there in the crew. I know we have Robert Lamar in the building sooner than later.
Yes.
I know Robert's possibly listening right now on this drive out here to beautiful Glendale, California, which we are in right now.
Yes,
so it's very amazing to go ahead and do that right now.
We're definitely looking for Robert's opinion on all this that's going on, as he always is, bringing the hot stuff that you can hear every Mondays live, of course, at our radio show as well. But the game is going on. Ryu is still in to pitch, which is almost a little bit of a surprise. At the bottom of the fifth here, you'd think at some point they would have subbed him out.
Oh, yeah, at this point. But here comes a hit towards right field in the base hit for Vasquez here. 2-out single for the Boston Red Sox. And Hyun-Jin Ryu seems a little upset at giving up that pitch because he had him at 2 strikes already. And here it comes, one of the dangerous hitters for the Boston Red Sox in Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts having that mistake early on in the game with the bad defensive play, maybe looking to make things a little bit better here with that. That was the first domino that fell, which led to basically the Dodgers getting 2 points and the lead here above this. So Mookie Betts here at bat, looking to see what he can do against Ryu in this bottom of the fifth inning with 2 outs left. First ball, that's a low ball at 88 miles per hour. That's going to be his first strike here. Mookie Betts versus Ryu. He is disappointed with that, and you can tell.
Yeah, and we do have a very interesting game right now. The Dodgers with the first lead of the World Series in 2018 here against the Boston Red Sox. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs, men on first, 0-1 to count. Hyun-Jin Ryu pitches, and a base hit down the middle. Boston Red Sox, men in first and second, 2 outs. Down 1, and Hyun-Jin Ryu might be getting in a little bit of trouble, which might alert Dave Roberts to get that bullpen ready for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yes, a little bit of a dangerous situation here with the bottom of the fifth and only 2 outs left. The Red Sox have first and second base loaded with 2 fast players on bases, by the way, and somebody coming up here on third. Hyun-Jin Ryu really trying to close out this fifth inning, potentially this being the last couple of pitches that he will throw in this game. So he's looking to stop that. Dodger fans are holding their breath here a little bit, making sure that we stay in the lead here to end this inning.
Yeah, hopefully we get a chance to stay in this inning, because if they can possibly hold this inning down, that can possibly hold them and get the win. But if Boston gets ahead right here, I believe there's not going to be a chance to get right back into this one here. It's getting late in the inning. We're about 2 hours into the game, and it might not be the outcome that we all expected, especially here at Lincoln Hobbs in beautiful Glendale, California. Great food, great beer, great sausage links, and, the
awesome
great, wonderful
stuff.
sample platters that they had. Amazing food. So go ahead and everybody tuning in out there, Sports Collective Radio. Go ahead and tune in, man. Stop by here. And don't forget, Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5, live from Dodger Stadium, here just about minutes away, walking distance from us. We'll be here cracking. It'll be lit. I guarantee you. Friday night is going to be amazing here at Lincoln Hobbs in Glendale, California.
Oh, absolutely. This place on the weekends, can you imagine?
Oh,
with
on the
everything
weekends,
that's
amazing.
going on? Insane.
Amazing. Amazing time. But we got Hyun-Jin Ryu, 2 outs. Man, a wild throw, wild pitch, and the runners hold. Runners do not advance. They do not advance.
Wow.
And we got a 1-0 count
That's
here.
an interesting one, too. Why
Why
try
not
not go
advance?
for it? Yes.
Well,
why not go for
that?
this?
That is an interesting thought there, Big Al. Why not advance? And a crucial situation like this in the bottom part of the fifth inning, you're down 1 with 2 outs. You do not. Remember what I told you earlier. You do not want to get the last out of the inning at third base.
That's
That's
right.
exactly what they were capable of doing again, but they hold this time. Smart base running for the Boston Red Sox here.
And it's safe. And another low pitch for Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Another low ball here, 2-0 the count.
Don't want to let Boston get these bases loaded here as we are nearing the end of happy hour here at Lincoln Hobbs. If you have not already, get some more beer, get some food here at this wonderful location. They have an amazing selection of different kind of sausages and everything. So make sure you stay here. Hyunjin Ryu getting to throw this pitch, trying to get a strike here. Trying to get a strike with 2 balls here. And a good hit, but that looks like it'll be a foul ball, and that therefore the first strike as well. Hyunjin Ryu had a good stretch of the game so far, but now it is getting kind of tricky. We are getting later into the game. You can see that arm just wearing out over time, getting harder to throw
Yeah, as
that
we
ball.
look right now, as the Boston Red Sox are 6-for-9 with runners on with 2 outs this series. So that's a great stat to go ahead and bring up on here. 6-for-9. Great average here for the Boston Red Sox, and let's see if they can go ahead and capitalize here in the bottom part of the 5th inning with 2 outs. And Andrew Benintendi looking to possibly come clutch again like he did last night for the Boston Red Sox here in the bottom part of the 5th inning.
We say defense wins championships, right?
What a nice curveball for Hyunjin Ryu to even the count at 2-2. 2 outs. Man on first and second. Dodgers 2. Boston 1.
Excellent
as we are
pitch
here in
there.
Game 2 of the World Series.
That was an excellent pitch by Hyunjin Ryu. And, yes, clutch play in the game, very important
This is a
moment.
crucial pitch. You get 1 strike, you're out of the inning.
And
You're
this
out
is-
of the inning.
And this backs the statement here, defense wins championships. You want to minimize the damage that Boston can do with these great hitters that they still have on deck here. So get the out, get your team back at bat, and keep these innings rolling and keep the lead for as long as you can.
I agree with you 100%, Big Al. 100% I agree with you. And hopefully, Hyunjin Ryu can get out of this first inning. But just believe, if he can get out of this first inning, out of this inning here in the 5th inning, with allowing 1 run through 5 innings, amazing work from Hyunjin Ryu in Game 2 of the World Series here. Amazing work.
Oh, absolutely. And he is looking to get that 3rd strike to close this inning with Boston still having somebody on first and second base here.
Yeah. 2-2 the count. Hyunjin Ryu delivers and tied inside on Andrew here. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. 3-2 the count.
And you hear the crowd at Fenway getting louder. They are trying to get something going here.
Woo-wee, that crowd is going crazy with Mookie Betts on first base. Man on first and second. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Full count. Hyunjin Ryu delivers and a swing and a foul ball. Woo! Andrew Benintendi gets close in here.
Hyunjin Ryu just trying to get into the 6th inning here. Not trying to give anything to the Red Sox going here, as even the foul ball would be pretty costly here, which would load up all the bases for another 3 strikes that a good batter at Boston can have to try and get some points on the board here. So the crowd at Fenway is getting live. Hyunjin Ryu is getting ready to throw his 6th pitch against this batter.
So we're at a full count right now. Full count here on Andrew Benintendi for the Boston Red Sox here. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Full count. Men on first and second. Andrew at bat. Hyunjin Ryu looking to deliver this amazing pitch to possibly get out of the 5th inning and advance to the 6th inning with a 2-1 lead. Hyunjin Ryu looks. Hyunjin Ryu taking his time. Looking at Andrew Benintendi. He looks at the runner on second. Delivers a pitch. Foul ball. Will be taking his pitch all over again. 3-2 the count here.
Pretty sure that the Red Sox won't attempt to steal 3rd base here on that one, as that would be a risky play with 2 outs left. But Hyunjin Ryu not taking any chances, definitely looking at everybody here, making sure nobody even attempts to steal base, as the pitcher is going to have a little bit of a quick meeting here to see what's going on. Hyunjin Ryu with some advising words to Kike Hernandez. We'll see what happens here. Dave Matthew also chirping over something from the bullpen there. Not sure what he's communicating, but he's giving the hand signals. He's doing his moves. So there is some communication going on between the bullpen of the Dodgers and Hyunjin Ryu as he looks to throw his 7th pitch. Can he strike it out? Ball 4 Wild.
Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. And Hyun-Jin Ryu is in the hole.
And that was what you didn't want from this last pitch to happen. A fourth ball to have the bases loaded.
Finally, Dave Roberts is coming up and taking Hyun-Jin Ryu out of the ball game here. Amazing job by Hyun-Jin Ryu here, pitching amazing 4 2/3 of an inning, exiting after this ball game here. We'll be right back. Sports Collective Radio with myself, Fredo Cervantes, and Big Allard here. Give you the best play-by-play action. We'll be right back. Sports Collective Radio.
Cha-cha.
Who are you without ZO2? Just another dude with a bunch of tattoos. You ain't got no shoe, Nike wins, Cools lose. Claiming that I can't shoot, but all these words is hitting you. Boy, you talking crazy, why you trying to play me? You ain't on my level, you ain't famous as my baby. I'm working out daily, but I ain't posting it. And I would never stop a workout just to post a pic. You let them gas you up, thinking that you can't be touched. Coming from the outskirts of Flint, boy, you ain't tough. Big baller brand, getting bread, look who's is getting crumbs. We thumbing through that money, look at y'all playing with your thumbs. Don't know who your daddy is, well your ass is getting some. We both taking shots, the only difference you ain't hitting none. Usually do this shit for fun, but trust me boy, I'm not the one. If you the bullet, I'm the gun. If you the pot, I'm cooking some. You won't smoke, you can get it, dressing for attention. Trying to be Russell Westbrook, you just honorable mention. I'll kill you with each sentence. To me, you just a peasant. Triple B's is independent. Coos Mania can't reinvent it. Cause you ain't got the people, and you ain't got the sources. Put all your money in a Porsche, I drop the check on horses. You better join in forces with the main enforcers. Triple B's is for the culture. Your squad is a bunch of vultures. I'ma stop you losing focus. Reason why you dropped your courses. Need some more endorsements. One fleece, you think we didn't notice? Y'all niggas don't want no smoke, nigga. It's what? Cool, man. BB over here, nigga. Bitch, butt up here, yeah? Talking that shit on here, man. Talk on it. Gang on the gang, nigga. What you doing, nigga? I'm out this thing, yeah?
We get back here into the bottom of the 5th inning here of the Game 2 of the World Series here. Sports Collective Radio live at the Lincoln Hobbs in Glendale near Dodger Stadium. As you see, Ryan Houghton trying to throw this ball here. Subbing out Hyun-Jin Ryu, who had a phenomenal game here. With the bases loaded, though, this is a little bit of an interesting pitcher switch here, as we here at Lincoln House are actually hoping to get Hyun-Jin Ryu to close out this inning. However, Dave Matthew decides to make the change at pitcher here, but we will see. Hopefully the Dodgers can close out this inning with Boston having the bases loaded and a terrible threat for them, similar to the last game, to potentially go up a lot of games as Dodgers get ready to throw the first pitch, and it is high, 94 miles per hour. That goes for a strike, though, as the batter does swing. Ryan Matson throwing a good ball there. We have 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs remaining as he gets ready to throw the 4th pitch, and that's a high one. Another high one, 94 miles per hour. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. The Dodgers really rolling on ice here, trying to not let the Boston Red Sox tie this game, as they could do that with only 1 more ball, as that would make them run the bases and tie up this game. Madsen trying to close this one here, not trying to let the Red Sox get points on the board as he throws it. And it's another high ball to have the bases walk. The Boston Red Sox have just tied the game 2-2 by a high ball by Madsen. Another bad decision by the manager so far, as it seemed like, as as Ryu has had a phenomenal game so far, and we were hoping for him to close out this inning. Really surprising move here, Fredo, as we wouldn't have thought that Ryu would be subbed out before they were able to close this 5th inning, right?
No, yeah, and it is. These are the crucial moments because those are decisions that the manager makes, and he made this call again with 2 outs
after we saw it fail
oh my God,
last night,
man.
which is a problem.
It upsets me. It upsets me to know that Dave Roberts, for the second time, doing the same thing back-to-back games.
Yes, and what's scary about this thing now is not only do you have the game tied from the Red Sox still have the bases loaded with 3 strikes to go before they strike out as they hit the ball here. Looking dangerous. Probably going to get another run in as Mookie Betts looks to run over home plate here. And the Red Sox go up 3-2. This is exactly what you didn't want. Hyunjin Ryu looking a little bit bummed out in the bullpen there, as I'm sure he was also hoping to close out this inning safe, as I believe he thought he had it in him. I think we all here thought we had it in him as well. So a bit of a disappointment for Dave Roberts to make that change here at pitcher.
That's twice back-to-back games. And Dave Roberts making crucial mistakes. Back-to-back games. And it is just awful. It is awful to see this happen live. Awful.
That is horrible. And that'll give the people on TV a lot to talk about in these coming days after this game, because this is a crucial mistake that already happened in the first game, and to make another one in the middle of this game at such a crucial moment is really just bad decision making from the manager of the Dodgers here. Hyunjin Ryu saw that coming and looking pretty disappointed, as Madsen can't seem to throw anything right here so far.
No, and I mean, I don't put the blame on him, even though coming into a situation like this and after giving up that walk, then giving up that base hit, right now he just doesn't seem to have it right now. And it's very bad. Very bad. Bad move from Dave Roberts. Not once, but twice back-to-back days in Game 1 and Game 2 of the World Series. This is awful. Awful.
Oh, absolutely. And you will definitely hear us get more into detail of this on the coming Monday at 5 o'clock for Sports Collective TV. But so far, a little bit disappointed. Mookie Betts able to run home to make it 4-2. Once again, the Dodgers are behind going into the later stages of the game, which is exactly what you would have hoped to prevented, and could have potentially continued the lead here going into the 6th. So very disappointing outcome here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Madsen throwing that ball right again. 2 balls, 1 strike, not being able to close out this inning.
It's very bad. Very, very bad. But at moments like this, you see it happen back-to-back games, and this is when you talk about these certain things here. When you look at bad, crucial mistakes from Dave Roberts, you should have let Hyunjin Ryu finish off the inning here, because he's been rolling since the first inning, only allowing one run.
Phenomenal game. I would like to give him props as well for keeping the Red Sox to that little of points that early in the game. We thought they were going to come out scoring big again, as we're used to seeing them. But no, they were kept scoreless pretty well. And right now, after that change, they're looking pretty good.
I'm upset, Big Al, as you can hear the tone in my voice. I'm upset.
Well, Fredo, you spit the truth. And this is the truth. This is a reason to get heated for Dodger fans, because this is such a disappointment by your own manager. You have the talent, you have the great players, but to have a manager make a bad call on that.
No, and this is something that I've been saying this for the past couple of months, and even Ferran, even Ilya and Oscar had mentioned too as well. Like, well, you guys have a deep team. It's like, yeah, but you got to be consistent. You got to stop doing so many moves. As Ryan Mountain finally gets out of the inning here. And now we're moving into the top part of the 6th inning.
And he's disappointed here with his performance at the end of the game, even though you can't really blame him. This was the manager's fault here. But take us out, Fredo. We will be back soon.
No, well, I'll take you guys out here, and we'll go ahead and play some more Lonzo ball as we looking at the Lakers here facing off the Phoenix Suns that just got underway with LeBron James possibly getting his first win.
We're rocking those beautiful dark blue jerseys, potentially the first time as well. We'll get into some more retros later.
Let's go. Sports Collective Radio. Myself, Fredo sponsors. Big Alert in the building. Let's go.
me posted with the fam. See me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram. And we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay. Everybody see me ballin'. Big ballin', I be with my brothers. Thanking God, then I thank my mother. She beat the odds, made it out the struggle. Mellow put up in the lambs. Jello put up in the ride. People hating on the brand. 3 B's, never sorry. Big ballers making boss moves. Double R with the cleanest shoes. Red Demon know that Zeo too. Life to life, man, I'll never lose. Ay, Demo.
Get your merch, get your merch. Get your merch, get your merch. Get your merch, get your merch.
See me posted with the fam. See me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram. And we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay. See me posted with the fam. See me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram. And we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay.
Triple B's, yeah, we going global. Touching millions like I do on social. With my people, never riding dolo. If you don't believe me, you can check the photos. Lot of family, yeah, they really with me. We rolling deep, you can check the history. Formatted like we set for victory. Know we winning, never been a mystery. Say 100, never kept it 50. Stacking cents, yeah, we stacking century. Triple B's gotta get a Billy. Clean money got me feeling filthy. Yeah, Demo.
Get your merch, get your merch. Get your merch, get your merch. Get your merch, get your merch.
See me posted with the fam. See me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram. And we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay. See me posted with the fam. See me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram. And we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay.
Back here live on Sports Collective Radio with myself, Fredo Cervantes, and my boy in crime here, and Big Alert in the building with myself here. And you know, we were just talking over the break here, and I'm letting them know how upset I am at the outcome of this game right now in the 6th inning, even though it's not over yet. But it seems like it might be over yet. What do you think?
Hey, and as I've just seen now, we have a Red Sox fan in the building, a little young person here wearing a Red Sox shirt. That is a first.
We got to get him out of the building.
Yes.
Any Red Sox fan in here, we got to get him
out of the building. We will make sure this minor is
if he's a minor, I don't care. Let's get him out.
Yes, let's get him out.
Yeah, as Manny Machado pops up to shortstop.
Dodgers fans here, making sure that we can get some points going here as we already get our first out here in the 6th inning. And once again, the tables have turned, and Boston is back looking good. And another tough stretch here for the Dodgers. Really a big game here. Hoping to pull away with the win and just not being able to close out that inning. How much does it hurt to see manager Dave Roberts, right, making this decision to take out Hyun-Jin Ryu and
my God, man,
put in another pitcher
I'm upset
to make this.
I'm upset, Big Al.
Yeah, as am I. I felt like we had a really good thing going there, but how long would you have kept Ryu? At least till the end of the inning there, right? Chris Taylor, after that hit, not managing to get on to second base as it's 2 out. And David Price still pitching comfortably here at the top of the 6th inning, as we were hoping Hyun-Jin Ryu would do as well.
Yeah, and you know, Hyun-Jin Ryu was doing his thing. But this land's on Dave Roberts' lap. There's no possible way that Dave Roberts will continue to manage this team next year. No way in hell that he's going to manage this team next year. No way.
As a Dodger fan, as well as any executive working for the Dodgers, you are pretty disappointed by that call, right?
I am. I was disappointed yesterday. I was disappointed right now. I was disappointed throughout the year because he makes these critical calls every single game. Every single game he makes calls like this. That's why we lost 72 games all year long.
Now, if you were to back up his move here by switching out the pitcher. What sense does it make? Is there a way to explain it? Is it bringing in a fresh arm? Why do you think
he's
about
looking
that?
at the matchups. He's looking at right-hander against lefty. Nowadays, with the generation of baseball that we're playing in, people want to go ahead and compare stats. If they see this guy so-and-so batting a low percentage against left-handers, they're going to throw a left-hander. If they see you being weak against a right-hander, they're going to throw a right-hander. But one thing you don't get is that it doesn't matter where the pitch is coming from, whether it's coming from the right angle, whether it's coming from the left angle, wherever the ball lands, if the pitcher is accurate enough, then you have no problem. But if the pitcher is a little wild and he can't control his pitches well, leave the man out there. The pitcher's going to make a mistake. He's going to leave the ball right down the middle where the guy's going to hit it out the park. God damn it, man.
Ryu was getting a good feel of the game there so far, really feeling out the pitchers first. So for them to not let him close this inning, it's absurd. It's absurd here, and a lot of fans are kind of left with their heads shaking here.
Yeah.
A little bit disappointed of the call here, not knowing what's going on, having such an awesome lead in this game, now down 4-2 again in this World Series, and things are not looking good.
Not looking good, Big Al. Not looking good. We're here in the top part of the 6th inning here. 2 outs, 2-2 the count. Matt Campbell at bat, facing David Price. Price getting ready to pitch his 88th pitch of the game.
Dodgers definitely looking forward to get back home to Dodger Stadium, where they will have that crowd working for them, as you
and
hear
the weather
Fenway
on their
Park
hand
being pretty loud, as well as the weather. Yes, it is. It was 53 degrees last night. It is about a similar temperature here today. So the Dodgers, from warm Los Angeles out here in Boston, feeling pretty cold. As Boston strikes out the Dodgers, and they're about to get up here at bat. Another more dangerous situation, but we will be right back here with Sports Collective Radio, as the Dodgers need to stay humble, like Kendrick Lamar will tell you right here on this track. We'll be right back at the bottom of the 6th inning of this game 2 of baseball.
I get way too petty once you let me do the extras. Pull up on your block and break it down, we playing Tetris. AM to the PM, PM to the AM phone. Piss out your per diem, you just gotta hate them phone. If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes phone. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Bitch, be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Who that nigga thinking that he frontin' on that man? Get the fuck off my stage, I'm the same man. Get the fuck off my dick, that ain't right. I make a play, fucking up your whole life. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro with your pride. Show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks. Still take you down right on your mama couch in polo socks. Hey, this shit way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey, I blew cool from ACA. Obama just page me. Hey, I don't fabricate it. Hey, most of y'all be faking. Hey, I stay modest about it. Hey, she elaborated. Hey, this that Grey Poupon, that AV on that TED Talk. Hey, watch my soul speak. You let the meds talk. Hey, if I kill a nigga, it won't be the alcohol. Hey, I'm the realest nigga after all. Bitch, be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
And we are live here from Lincoln Hops in beautiful Los Angeles, California. And we bring to you Game 2 of the Major League Baseball World Series with Boston up 4-2 right now here in the bottom part of the 6th inning after a crucial 5th inning after the Dodgers, lost the lead, being up 2-1 and letting the Boston Red Sox get above this is not so good. But it is what it is, and it's happening. And we got Cowboy Steve
in the building here. Let me make room for our special
What's
guest
happening,
here.
Cowboy? You had a couple
Just
beers
a
in
second
you already?
here.
You good? All right, man. Well, that's a pleasure to have you down here today with us. Oh, we got a high fly ball to center, and Cody Bellinger gets the first out here in the bottom part of the 6th inning.
So now that we have Cowboy Steve here, our welcome guest here from last night as well.
Dodgers about to rip some ass, dude.
Oh,
Just
we
you
hope
wait.
so. We
Yes,
hope
so.
so.
Now, I want to ask you real quick.
Too long. They're going to do it up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're hoping on. But we had a pretty good start to the game here, being up 2-1, now down 4-2 with a questionable change-up pitcher. What's your opinion on the Dodgers subbing out Hyun-Jin Ryu and bringing on Madsen here to pitch?
Excellent, dude. Just what I was thinking, dude. That's intelligent, man. How's the fuck? Yeah, man. Stomp some shit, dude. Bring out that fucking cowboy shit and get gnarly.
And that's what the Dodgers need to exactly do here at Fenway Park. Bust out that cowboy stuff and get gnarly. You heard it first here at Lincoln House from my man Cowboy Steve. Getting the commentary going here at Red Sox. How you liking the environment and the atmosphere here at Lincoln Hops?
It's decent, man. It revolves around me, dude. It's cosmic.
It is, right? It's Cowboy Steve. Cowboy Steve, he's the life of the party in here, right? In Lincoln Hops in beautiful Glendale, California here with myself, Fredo Cervantes, and we got my boy Big Allard here right next to me. We got
That's
Cowboy
right.
Steve joining us here, being part of the third party here on
At
Sports
Water
Collective
Village,
Radio.
be more specific, dude. But right
At
around
Water
the corner
Village,
from-
right?
Yeah, it's at Water Village.
You're around this area, right? You're often here?
Yeah, in Glendale. Yeah, just
But-
cut up brand. You'll be right here, man. And you can meet Cowboy Steve here in his house.
Yes, sir. This is a Cowboy Steve. You're live from Lincoln Hops.
In
here
the flesh,
In
yes.
the flesh at Water Village.
So what's going to happen now? What's going to happen with the Dodgers as they bring in a new pitcher in?
The Dodgers are going to rain some shit, dude. Next thing, dude, and it's going to be UFC style. I'll just be fucking them. Dude, they'll be winning, dude. And they're going to kill them, man. They're going to be ruthless, toothless, and right up in there, dude. Like some, yeah.
Busting in here, Conor McGregor style, trying to whoop some tail here at Fenway Park. We're interested to see how this keeps on going. Any recommendations for people on what to order, drink, or eat here? Because we got some great choices here.
They got bratwurst. The best thing is what we call Steve's Wiener.
Steve's Wiener. Which one's on? Where's the choice on that one so we can let all the listeners know?
Steve's Wiener on sale here at Lincoln Hops. Make sure you
Go
get down
ahead.
here by the end of the night.
Yeah, go ahead and try to grab
Appreciate you
here
joining
some
us,
of
Cowboy
Steve's
Steve.
Wiener. Here.
We will definitely get your opinion on what happens later on in the game. Hopefully, by the time we get the win out, we'll see what happens on later on in this game.
Of course.
Hoping to pull away here.
Priceless.
Priceless. You heard it from
Priceless,
Cowboy
yes.
Steve here,
But I
live.
drop it for free, man.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy. We got
Lincoln
Cowboy
Hops, baby.
Steve. We got Big Allard. We got Fredo Cervantes here. Sports Collective Radio live here at Lincoln Hops in Glendale, California.
It's more than you can handle with Steve dropping it, dude.
Woo!
You dropping it and you dropping it. Nice.
That's what's up.
Everybody dropping
That's
it.
my
There we
boy
go.
right there.
Dropping it at
That's
once,
Cowboy
dude.
Steve.
Hell yeah.
Cowboy
Looks
Steve
like
in the
Dodgers are
building
gonna
right
drop
now.
this shit soon. Yeah.
There it is. And we're going to be going into a commercial break as the Dodgers are heading to the top of the 7. Down
The
2.
mother of all bombs, dude.
Yeah,
Bam,
right?
On your ass.
All right, we'll be right back here. Sports Collective TV. Fredo Cervantes. Big Antler here right next to you. We'll be right back. Sports Collective Radio.
That's right,
baby.
and we still have a number of guests and things to talk about. Cowboy Steve still dropping business here.
Your channel, nothing like that, because you don't want to miss.
Yes,
you don't want to
listen
miss
to the man.
Cowboy Steve giving us the best action, giving you the Steve Wiener special.
The dopest shit in the Steve Wiener special, yeah. Exactly.
Wonderful.
That's what you want to order when you come here, because that's what tastes best.
Yes, sir.
Live here at the Lincoln Hops. We will
That's
see you
what it
guys
is.
later after this short commercial break, and we back with the next inning here at Sports Collective Radio Live.
Still the same OG, but I've been low key. Hated on by most of these niggas with no cheese, no deals and no G's, no wheels and no keys, no boats, no snowmobiles and no skis. Mad at me cause I can finally afford to provide my family with groceries. Got a crib with a studio and it's all full of tracks to add to the wall full of plaques. Hanging up in the office and back of my house like trophies. Did y'all think I'ma let my dough freeze? Hold please, you better bow down on both knees. Who you think taught you to smoke trees? Who you think brought you to ODs? Easy E's, Ice Cubes and DOCs, the Snoop D-O double G's, and a group that said motherfuck the police. Gave you a tape full of dope beats to bump when you stroll through in your hood. And when your album sales wasn't doing too good, who's the doc that he told you to go see? Y'all better listen up closely. All you niggas that said that I turn pop or the firm flop, y'all are the reason that Dre ain't been getting no sleep. So fuck y'all, all of y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. Y'all are gonna keep fucking around with me and turn me back to the old me.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. So what do you say to somebody you hate? What? Or anyone trying to bring trouble your way? One of his old things in the blood of your way? Just study your tape of NWA. One day I was walking by with a Walkman on when I caught a guy, give me an awkward eye. He strangled him off in the parking lot with his car and I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. I'm harder than me trying to park a Dodge, but I'm drunk as fuck. Right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage. Hopping out with 2 broken legs, trying to walk it off. Fuck you too, bitch, call the cops. I'ma kill you and them loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. And when the cops came through, me and Dre stood next to a burned down house with a can full of gas and a handful of matches, and still weren't found out. Right here, so from here on out, it's the Chronic 2. Starting the day, and tomorrow's a new. And I'm still local enough to choke you to death with a Charleston chew. Slim Shady, hotter than a set of twin babies. And a Mercedes Benz with the windows up when the temp goes up to the mid-80s. Calling men ladies. Sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. There's no way that you can save me. It's okay, go with him, Haley. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
If it was up to me, you motherfuckers stop coming up to me with your hands out, looking up to me like you want something free. When my last CD was out, you wasn't bumping me, but now that I got this little company, everybody wanna come to me like it was some disease, but you won't get a crumb from me, cause I'm from the streets of...
We were Cowboy Steve back in the building, and we got myself, Fredo Cervantes, here live on Sports Collective TV, giving you some of the best action of Game 2 of the Major League Baseball World Series between the Boston Red Sox and our Los Angeles Dodgers. And we're currently live, and we have Cowboy Steve right next to me talking to his wife on the phone. We have Cowboy Steve right here with myself, Fredo Cervantes, live on Sports Collective Radio. We're trying to give you guys... Yeah, I'm right here. Say hi to Veronica on the phone. Veronica's on the phone with Cowboy Steve. You're on live now.
All right, okay.
Put on the headset. Oh, pick up the mic there.
Hold on. You there, babe?
Cowboy Steve is live here on Sports Collective Radio right now as well. If you have an Android, you can download the app live on Android, and soon enough, it'll be up on Apple.
Crazy, man, once you do that too, man.
Yeah, of course. And we have Cowboy Steve. Cowboy Steve, introduce yourself to the listeners real quick.
Let me introduce myself. No, okay. I'd like to say I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
That's Cowboy Steve right now, here live at Sports Collective Radio, watching
man.
on the Dodgers trying to take on Game 2 right here.
Dodgers, man, with my homies. Hey, man, these guys are like Dodgers, man. Shirt, hat, dude. Oh, yeah, these guys are crazy-ass Dodgers, man. And Cowboy Steve, man, because otherwise I'd be wearing my Dodgers, but I got to be Cowboy Steve. You know what I mean? Got to represent.
Let's go. Go Dodgers. Down to 2-4. Let's go. Well, Cowboy Steve, now that I have you live on the air, and I'm pretty sure your wife is listening now, because I told her where to go. So welcome, Veronica, on Sports Collective Radio here with myself, Fredo Cervantes, and we got Cowboy Steve, my boy Big Aller here as well, live from beautiful Glendale, California, here in Lincoln Hops. How many times have you been in Lincoln Hops? You been here before?
I've been here a couple times.
Couple times. How many times? Be specific.
How many? Like, what's 4 times 3?
Oh,
no,
4 times 3, that's about 15.
I've been like 21 times, dude.
Tell us about the place,
and then there's those times I don't remember, so it could have been like 25 or 7.
Right. Been there, done that. What do you like about the place, though? What brings you here to Lincoln Hops all the time?
The podcast, man, I just had to rock it, dude, because, you know what I mean? It's great to be here in front of my fans, man. You know, appreciate.
That is right. You got to listen to my man Cowboy Steve right now, and we got to turn this whole thing up right now. We have an amazing crowd, amazing fans, and now we're looking here in the middle of the 7th inning with the Dodgers being down 2-4. Cowboy Steve, longtime Dodger fan from Glendale. Talk to me a little bit about the Dodgers. What's going on right now, man? Talk to me.
The Dodgers, they're just fucking with them. That's what it is, dude. They're about to give him the big dick, like Steve slips it in.
Yeah.
They're just kidding. It's going to be an attack. Dude.
Yeah.
They wouldn't see it coming, dude.
That's what it
They're
is.
just going to be like, ah.
That's what it is. We're here.
They're going to attack.
Yeah, we're live with Cowboy Steve, and hopefully his beautiful wife, Veronica's listening on the air right now. Sports Collective Radio.
Some of the wisdom, too, dude. I drop much wisdom, dude. It's good that you can see and appreciate, you know, and it's good to pass something on to the youth, dude. This guy's a youngster, man.
No, yeah.
How old are you, man? Like 19, man?
No, I look 19, right? Correct?
You do, man.
Yeah, but I'm not 19. I'm about 26, about to turn 27 in 2 weeks from now.
Are you single, man?
No, I am not, sir.
Oh,
I am not single. No, I am not.
I thought I was asking for me, but for the women.
No, yeah.
Hey, yeah, I'm going to come here over here.
Yeah, she got to come on here. We got an employee, a great employee here from Lincoln Hops in beautiful Glendale.
One thing about Cowboy Bob.
What does she know about Cowboy Bob?
I'm a Silly Fresh DJ.
You're a Silly Fresh DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at she's picking up the nice glasses on here. Okay, let's go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, girl.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she is beautiful, but hey, she might be taking, so you know. He is the coolest ever, right?
I'm the coolest ever motherfucker that there ever was.
It's never been better. But hope we get a chance to get you on it sooner than later. I know you're busy right now.
Yeah. Look, man.
We're
looking for you.
Oh yeah, we're live right now. We're about an hour and 56 minutes in already.
Oh, shit. Down here at Lincoln Hops. This is B.
She's walking away right now here live from Lincoln Hops. But hey, we'll be right back. We're going into a quick commercial break. Thanks a lot, Cowboy Steve, for joining us right now, sir. Here, giving us some of your beautiful knowledge that you have, passing along to the youth. Thank you very much, Cowboy
Hell
Steve.
yeah.
Tell that man to ease up. I did another one. You still ain't did shit about the other one. Got the drink in me going back to back. Yeah, going back to back. I got the drink in me going back to back. Yeah, I'm going back to back. I don't wanna hear about the Sever again. Not even when she tell them that they better as friends. Not even when you're saying Drizzy, tell them again. I've been putting on the show, it was a sellout event. Oh, you need better seating. I didn't want to do it, gave me every reason. The point I'm trying to make is I don't ever need them. Seen what you do for fame or what you do for freedom, please. Check them for a while or an earpiece, please. Please do not let these niggas near me, please. Think before you come for the great one, please. Who's a real nigga and who ain't one, please. Somebody stop me. I'm talking Bossy and Guanawasi. I got the fest in 5 days and it's my shit. Soon as a nigga hit the stage, they gon' They gon' ask if I can play the shit back to back. Yeah, they want it back to back. They gon' ask if I can play the shit back to back. I took a break from views, now it's back to that, nigga.
Lakewood means rewind, a gunshot means forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
Yeah. Way up. Turn it all up. Yeah. Look, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy. They trying to take away from a nigga. Fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. I got girls in real life trying to fuck up my day. Fuck going online, that ain't part of my day. I got real shit popping with my family too. I got niggas that can never leave Canada too. I got 2 mortgages, 30 million in total. I got niggas that are still try fucking me over. I got rap niggas that I gotta act like I like, but my acting days are over. Fuck them niggas for life. Yeah, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga. Fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. I got people talking down, man, like I give a fuck. I bought this one a purse, I bought this one a truck, I bought this one a house, I bought this one a mall. I keep buying shit, just make sure you keep track of it all. I got bitches asking me about the code for the Wi-Fi, so they can talk about their timeline and show me pictures of their friends, just to tell me they ain't really friends. Ex-girl, she the female version of me. I got strippers in my life, but they virgins to me. I hear everybody talking about what they gon' be. I got high hopes for you niggas, we gon' see. I got money in the course of law, my niggas are free. About to call your ass a Uber, I got somewhere to be. I hear fairy tales about how they gon' run up on me. Well, run up when you see me, then we gon' see. I got enemies, got a lot of
Yes, and one more quick little break here. Shout out to Drake. Happy birthday to Drake today here at Sports Collector Radio for myself, Fredo Cervantes, my boy Big Alert. Now to my left and to my right, I got the one and only Mr. Cowboy Steve. Cowboy Steve, say what's up to the fans.
Huh?
Say rough. Hi, Cowboy Steve. Talk to me, Cowboy. Cowboy, what are you looking at so far? Right now we're in the bottom of the 7th. Dodgers down 2-4. What are you looking at, man? What are you looking at?
No, we're going to tear that shit up, man.
Yeah.
We are, man. Yeah, you got to have the faith, dude.
You got to have some faith when now.
Tear some shit up, dude.
Yeah, now with the Dodgers switching the pitchers here, bringing in Kenta Maeda, amazing pitcher, 2nd year with the Dodgers here, amazing outings throughout the postseason, now trying to keep this lead in a 2-run game here, possibly heading into the top of the 8th, Dodgers being down 2. Cowboy Steve, talk to me a little bit about you growing up here in Los Angeles, local to Dodger Stadium.
I grew up in Tahunga, man.
In Tahunga, not too far from here either way, but go ahead.
Not too far, man. But yeah, definitely, man. And it was dope, man. It was a dope-ass hood, dude.
Dope-ass hood?
It was,
so,
dude.
Okay, so Cowboy Steve, what do you do for a living, man? Talk to us. What do you do for a living?
I work for L.A. County, man.
L.A. County. You an officer? You a cop?
No, I'm with the Department of Public Social Services.
Oh, social services agent here. Yeah, exactly. Wait, what do you do exactly?
Well, my department handles like food stamps, cash aid, and medical.
Okay, so you got some food stamps on you? Can you buy me some food?
Can you buy some for half price?
Half price?
Yeah, like we gotta go to the market though for that shit.
All right, cool, man. Hey, I'm pretty sure there's a market down the street, so take me there.
Man.
Give you $50. You give me $100 worth of food stamps.
Yeah, like some deal like that, man.
Something like that, right? That's a hookup.
Do it, man.
We got the food stamps
I'm
hookups here.
I'm like the fraud dude right here.
You're the fraud. So we got Cowboy Steve,
Cowboy
a.k.a.
Steve sees you
fraud.
doing that shit, dude. He will bust your ass like a fucking like I'm the sheriff, motherfucker.
Oh, this is the sheriff here.
Put my boot down.
That's what it is. And I know Big Alert here got some questions for you. Big Alert, go ahead.
Big Al.
Oh, yeah. It's a pleasure to have you back here on the air, Cowboy Steve, as we did last night here for this performance of the Dodgers. And it's getting time's running out here as we get back here into this game. What are you thinking so far, man? We got a new pitcher in. We're trying to get the Red Sox off a bat here, man. What do you think? Who needs to step up for the Dodgers here for them to take this one home? Which player?
Yeah, who needs to step up, dude?
Yeah.
They all need to step up, dude. Step that motherfucking shit up. G.
Oh, yeah.
You sure I'm plugged in, dude?
Dodgers need to step up that, absolutely, because they are coming close to the end of this game here, where we really have to step up in this one. Dodgers playing it well.
Oh, okay, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good to go, man.
We're hearing
Yeah,
Cowboy
so-
Steve. So, Justin Turner, Yasiel Puig, Chris Taylor. Who do you want at bat to tie this one up, man?
Oh, Puig, man. Yeah,
Puig?
He's gonna knock that shit out.
Now, why Puig, man? Why do you think Puig is the dude?
Because he's gonna lick that bat, dude. It's like he licks it like he's licking a pussy.
Yes. Yeah. That's some good.
But
it's
a
always good
dirty
to have
one,
a good.
Dude. Like, oh.
It's always good.
Metallic and dirty, dude. Like, oh yeah. Like, oh man.
It's always good to have Cowboy
It's better
Steve.
than that shit, dude. It's better than that when you go out and eat sushi.
It's always good to have Cowboy Steve live here for this.
What's up, Big Al?
All good here at Lincoln Hops. We're about to get some food, man. I'm trying to get some food. We got a shout out here, one of the Dodgers players. We're about to get some more people here at Lincoln Hops who are involved in the game, and we got a big hit going on here. That's too bad. The Red Sox get second base loaded
Yeah,
here
man.
as they get a good hit.
This guy, he bought me a beer last night, man.
He bets.
Oh, yeah, yeah, what a great way. Introduce yourself, man.
Jerry.
Oh,
Hey, guys.
On the radio, Jerry.
Yeah, this is Jerry.
Hanging
out with Mr. Steve and Lincoln Hops.
That's right. That's right. Are you a Dodgers fan, Jerry?
Oh, I am 100%, man.
How long you been a Dodgers fan? You grew up out here?
I grew up right here.
Excellent. Close to
32
Dodger Stadium,
years.
where we are here. 32 years.
50 years old. Oh, wow. Came from the island of the Philippines.
And where are you from originally?
Philippines. Yes.
Philippines.
My basketball coach is from the Philippines.
Is that right?
Yes,
Good
great
guy, huh?
great talented guys out there. Great.
Cheers for that.
Cheers for them out there.
Absolutely. Shout out to the Philippines. What do you think about the game so far? What do the Dodgers need to do here to get back in this?
Oh, man.
It's a tough one down here, 2-0 in the bottom of the seventh.
I know. Hard to say, but
That's a hard one. They went for a weird switch.
we're going to make it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
We
so
have
too.
a heart of a champion, bro.
They switched pitchers there in I believe the fourth or the fifth inning. That was they switched pitchers there, where Boston was fully loaded on base before the end of the inning. That was a bit of a weird decision, right? That's a tough one.
I just walk in and
Yeah, no, that's a tough one here.
we're going to make it.
We're gonna make
tear
it.
it up, man. I can tell, man.
Are you excited for them to come home now to Dodger Stadium?
Very excited.
Yeah, you think that'll work out then when they're home turf? Excellent. That's what's up. You come here a lot to Lincoln Hops, Jerry?
Every other day.
Every other day. That's right. What do you get here? What's the beer here? What do you drink here? Weinsiefen. That's a German beer, huh?
I'm trying some Oktoberfest.
Best one, man.
Best one?
The best one.
Oh, excellent. Well, we got this selection of all these wonderful beers here at Lincoln Hops, as you see it back. We got this huge menu on the wall here, all different sorts of beer. Pippin, Golden State, and we got Cowboy Steve, who's sampling all this stuff and can give you excellent reviews on how the beer tastes.
We talked earlier about that Cowboy Steve wiener special.
The wiener special from Cowboy Steve.
From Cowboy Steve, dude, you can get it only. Yeah, it costs extra. No, but it's the better.
Getting back into the game here, though. 1 out for the Dodgers at bat.
It is.
For the Red Sox. Red Sox getting at bat here. First out here. Second ball. First out. Really, we're hoping for the Dodgers to be able to close out this inning and to get back at bat here and score some points. You said Yasiel Puig was the guy to carry us out of this. What about you, Jerry? Who at bat do you want to see hit a home run? Who's going to be the savior here? Is it Justin Turner? Is it Yasiel Puig? Who's saving us? Who's saving us in this one? Yes. Who do you think is gonna hit this home run? Justin Turner, Yasiel Puig, Chris Taylor. That's right. They got a lot of people at bat. Hey. Shireen from Sports Collective TV, how's it going? We're here live at Lincoln Hops. Are you watching the game live?
All right, cheers.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. You're watching the game live, Shireen? I know. What went wrong there? Why did they change pitchers? Yeah. Well, they went for a surprising switch there with the bases loaded with 2 outs left in the inning, so we're not sure what exactly happened there. But we're still trying to see what they can do here. 2 outs left. We're hoping for the Dodgers to put some points on the board. Yes. I know, right? Now, Lakers playing tonight too, right?
Up by 10.
That's right. Turn it up a bit.
Hey, babe.
Say that again, Shireen?
I love you, babe. Hey, babe, I'm live on the podcast.
I know, right? Should be dominating Phoenix right here. We're going to switch over to the podcast after at the end of the Dodger game, but we're hoping they can get that first win here. Yes, that's right, Shireen. That's right. Are you stopping by here later? Are you stopping by here for one of the games? Excellent. Well, we're going to be here all weekend and for Game 6 and 7 too. Alrighty. I'll see you soon then, Shireen. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, bye. Bye. And we will go to commercial break here live at Lincoln Hops for the end of Game 2 of the World Series here. We're about to get into the 8th inning of baseball here, so you stay tuned and follow us right here. We got some guests from the Lincoln Hops joining in to give in their opinion on what's going on here. Dodgers hoping to come back from this 2-point deficit. So we're about to see what happens. We're going to get into a little bit more of this food and drink, and then we'll be right back with our report on the Dodgers Game 2.
Hopefully the Dodgers win. Hopefully the Dodgers win and we get going. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back with you guys here on Instagram Live.
Beat Jones!
See me posted with the fam, see me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram, and we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay. See me posted with the fam, see me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram, and we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay. Everybody see me ballin'. Big ballin', I be with my brothers. Thanking God, then I thank my mother. She beat the odds, made it out the struggle. Mellow put up in the lamb, Jello put up in the right. People hating on the brand. 3 B's, never sorry. Big ballers making boss moves. Double R with the cleanest shoes. Red Demon, know that zeal too. Life to life, man, I'll never lose. Ay, Debo.
Get your merch, get your merch. Get your merch, get your merch. Get your merch, get your merch.
See me posted with the fam. See me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram, and we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay. See me posted with the fam, see me posted with the brand. Y'all just do it for the gram, and we do it for the fans. BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay, BBB, oh, ay.
Triple B's, yeah, we going global. Touching millions like I do on social. With my people never riding dolo. If you don't believe me, you can check the photos. A lot of family, yeah, they really with me. We rolling deep.
And we are back here live on Sports Collective Media, Sports Collective Radio with myself, Fredo Cervantes, giving you some of the best play-by-play action. But we did have crazy Cowboy Steve here in the building with us today, giving you some of his best action that he possibly can give you at times. And we are in the middle, I believe, in the middle of the 7th inning.
Yes, and boy, that man is crazy.
Yeah, man, but shout out to Cowboy Steve. Hopefully he gets a chance to come down here today and get a chance to look at at the upcoming people here. I'm having a little bit of the disconnection here. I got you. Let's go.
Excellent. Yeah, Cowboy Steve, quite the character here joining us.
Amazing guy. So I hope if Veronica, you listening out there, if you're listening or hopefully not. Yeah, his wife, Cowboy Steve's wife, come on down. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll be here broadcasting live from beautiful Lincoln Hops in Glendale, California with myself, Fredo Cervantes, my boy Big Allard here on the side of me. Here currently in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Man on second, 1 into the count. Scott Alexander joining us here right now in the middle of the 7th, looking at the pitch.
Ooh, and that was a far
and he advances to third base in Mookie Betts.
Stealing third base. Look at that. Dave Roberts not liking this. This is a tough point in the game, and he knows he messed up on that pitching lineup in the first and in the second game, as we got the Lakers game going on here as well. Lakers, by the way, leading 61-43 over the Phoenix Suns in the second quarter. That's going on right now. We'll have some more infos on that later on. But we're getting ready here with Scott Alexander trying to get that last out to close out the inning. And he struck him out. We are going to be back soon for the end of this game. 2 more innings left. We shall be back soon with this is the end of the 7th. Boston Red Sox still up 4-2 over the Los Angeles Dodgers, but it is not over yet. Stay tuned here with us on Sports Collective Radio as we will give you the update on what happens next.
Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Trap nigga with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just trying to get it, I ain't trying to die. No. She got a big ol' on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist kissing like it's stir fry. Hold them bands down. Hey. Hold your mans down. Hey. Who told you come around? Who? It's that trap sound. Designer, clothes, fashion, shows, trap, house, made it, gold. Control the bag now. No need to brag now. No need. And put the mask down. We living fast now. Finest, old, rose, we can go. We can go. Keep watching me when Bob still keep real and fame. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. I'll take a whip it, intermission, let the birds fly. I get money, turn no vision through my third eye. Money, run that skillet, watch me flip it like it's Five Guys. Black and white pilgrim, check out the ceiling, look at the blue sky. I keep a jet, check, yeah, boogers they sit on my neck. I didn't regret shit, yeah, I'm petting, I don't got a debt. You crawl for you wall, you can't ball every week. All my dogs on the wall, we gon' ball when you free. Stop watching me, democracy, you wanna copy me. Life monopoly, go copy some land and some property. AP, rose, pink diamonds, wool. Whip up the soda, diamonds on steroids. Keep watching me when Bob still keep real and fame. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, carrot chicken color stir fry. Take off from the bird, keep her, let the birds fly. Why I try to take my prize, you a dead guy. Of course I gotta keep a watch out through my bird eye. No casket drop dead, fresh and I got dead guys. Don't discriminate, ball players coming all sides. Finger roll, post move, or the pick and roll. They made the way we win that thing, we use a cheat code. Why you keep looking at me? I feel like nigga got static. It must be the paddock. Package blue cheese, I'm in the kitchen. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it. Keep watching me when Bob still keep real and fame. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry.
And we are back here on Sports Collective Radio with myself, Fredo Cervantes, my boy, your Big Adler, here live only on Sports Collective Radio. Go ahead and check us out every Monday on Sports Collective TV.
Boy, yes,
Yeah.
live at Morris Media Studios on beautiful Crenshaw Boulevard and Homeland Drive.
And real quick, a quick update. I know you guys are tuned in for some Dodger baseball, but I want to give you guys a quick alert on the NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers looking to get their first victory with LeBron James in the Laker uniform. Currently right now in the second quarter with 2 minutes remaining in Phoenix. Lakers 64, Phoenix 48. Holy moly, we are on the good one.
Yes, Lakers hoping to close this one out, as we'll have some more infos to you after this Dodger game. But let's get back to baseball here. Top of the 8th. Dodgers at bat with 2 outs.
179. We're under a minute away.
Yes, excellent. So before we close out this episode and really bring the end of the baseball game here to you, it's been a wonderful night here at Lincoln Hops. I've enjoyed the place as I have been doing for the past couple of days so far. This has been a great experience being able to cover this World Series here, and we're going to have more to come to in episode 2, the end of the Dodger game as well. The Lakers versus the Phoenix Sun. Can LeBron get his first win in LA in game 4 of the regular season? You shall see. Here, listen to part 2 of this episode.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing, but we're going to go ahead and log out for now. So anybody listening right now, please stay tuned. There's going to be a new link for the episode, which is going to be part 2 of Game 2 right here. Sports Collective Radio, myself, Fredo Cervantes, my boy, Big Allard, right next to me. Stay tuned. Look at the new episode. Refresh your computer. Sports Collective Radio.